into like safe territory.
Dutch,
You see what
I'm
I'm
already
saying?
15 minutes late every show.
You gotta pick up what I'm laying down, Dutch. Pick up what I'm laying down. Like we got like instincts.
While we recording, I don't care if we tried to edit it. I don't care.
Pick up what I'm laying down is kind of crazy though. Hey, yo.
Oh boy.
You ain't never heard that saying?
Looking up through the looking up to the ceiling of my car, thinking I'm gonna see clear blue skies. It's a big ass bird shit right in the middle of my sunroof. It's wicked.
He low key tried to flex the sunroof on niggas just real quick.
Yeah. I thought I was
he laid back in the Maybach. Y'all know Fat Boy got it on it.
Boy got the panoramic sunroof. I see you, boy.
Yes, man. I'm gonna pull the curtains. Cause hold on.
Period.
Hold on.
Period.
We got the stars on the roof. I see you, boy.
Stars on the roof.
You already know.
Oh,
well, we got a lot to talk about today. We late because of Freddie.
Always.
Okay.
Always. If you ain't late, you ain't great. Let's get to the shit.
Nah, we ain't late, ain't great. I don't care.
You ain't getting that through customs. No, it's not, nigga. No.
It's battle rap. You need a slogan, bro. I can't have a slogan.
No.
Not that one. Hell no.
Anyway, what's up, everybody?
What's up,
everybody?
It's Big Low.
It's Big Low on your bitch ass.
I was just Fat Boy. Fat Boy hurried up and took my intro real fast. Like I was finna Glock 40. First of all, you know what's crazy is for at least 2 years now, I've been saying that A Ward was the most gangster Jesus nigga out the group. And here we have another episode of him being a thug. So I'm here with the gang, and we are here to recap 2 of the biggest events this year: Max Out 3 and Summer Madness 13. So, Fat
Boy Main. Favorite blogger. I just want to say, shout out to Ars, shout out to Goods, and shout out to Verb. I be giving these niggas hell every chance I get, and I guess I can include Hitman. I give these niggas hell when they don't rap good, and yesterday, them niggas rapped good. But I will say this. It does come at the expense of me also saying, I be trying to tell y'all that they don't be on their best shit. So when you see it, I'ma finally acknowledge it. That's how that go. When they on bullshit, you not rapping good. I'ma call it out. And when you
I'm tough love.
I'ma say that too. Shout out to them. They all did their shit yesterday.
Let's go, damn, I'm honest. Freddie! With your late ass.
Bird gang. Let's get to the shits. We got recaps on top of recaps. This might be a 4-hour show, but we're going to be here for y'all. We love battle rap. Let's get to the shits.
Love it for 4 hours. That's some bullshit.
And we have Dutch KIB, Kib, keep it a buck. Long as you keep it a buck, will you keep it a buck? Keep it a buck.
Hold on, motherfucker. Is
Glock
you tuck
40 on your bitch ass.
Tuck.
Oh.
Is you tuck though?
Make the airplane noise.
We'll understand.
Yeah, we drowning in bills.
The nerve of it. Freddie, what was it?
Yeah, Glock 40 on your bitch ass. Yeah.
That bar, that Isaiah bar was fire. Go look up the road.
Go Dutch.
Go Dutch.
Go Dutch. Go my nigga.
Dutch. Go
word
B.
to
Word
mother,
to mother, son.
Chopped cheese, my nigga.
Akis
I'm from
and
Brooklyn,
shit.
B.
Get the fuck out of New York.
That's
Go
word
Dutch.
to my mother, son. Go Dutch.
Yo, what's good, y'all?
Go Dutch.
Yo, your boy Dutch KIB, Cable on you, keep it a buck. And y'all see Gerald in the bright lights. I see Harold at the red
At
light.
the red light.
Oh my!
Alias
One of them.
Williamith. Shout out to you, man.
Mm-hmm.
One of the best. One of the best.
Yeah.
All right.
We here.
Okay, so I don't really know where we starting. I can ask them, or do y'all want to start with Summer Madness? Do y'all want to just go in order? Do y'all want to talk about Max Out now because that's what niggas want to hear about?
I feel like we should just go with Max Out since it was like the most recent thing.
No. Let's go with Summer Madness first, because I feel like we gonna get mad. We gonna get mad talking about Summer Madness.
I like being mad.
We're gonna be here.
All right. Let's start with Max Out.
No. Let's see what the chat's talking about.
Okay, what do y'all prefer? Summer Madness or Max Out? Okay, so I got Summer Madness. Start with the mid.
Yeah, everybody.
Summer Madness, get that shit out the way. Summer Madness, get that out the way. Get the trash out the way. Bummer Madness.
Trash is crazy.
Whoa, Summer Assness. Wow.
Dang, y'all is ruthless over here. Okay, so just to it looks like the vote is simple here. They want us to talk about Summer Sadness. That's what they just called it right now. It's not my words.
No.
They want
Got me out the paint. All right, let's get this shit out the way.
All right. I don't care. Can we just say it and get it out the way? Let's just rip the Band-Aid off. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Summer Madness did not fuck with Max Out in the least. Let's just say it and move on. And we don't even gotta talk about it. We just gonna break down the card now. The comparison is out the way. We don't got to keep talking about it.
It wasn't fucking with it on paper. It wasn't fucking with it actually. Like none of it. It didn't equal up.
Now we can move on. Let's talk battle rap now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm unprepared in true new era podcast fashion. I need the card. I need the card. I was frantically searching for Summer Madness card, and we talked so much in New Era podcast. I can't find it, so somebody lock me.
I'm probably not gonna find it any faster, but
I think I can find.
I'm looking. I'm looking.
In the download.
I'm much better when.
Y'all waiting for us to be professional. Pack it up.
Yeah, come on.
One of these days. I'm gonna get
none of them.
We start late and we unprofessional.
Shout out to this nigga got Blake. Shout out to Derek.
Somebody
man.
provided
Shout out to Brad and Derek.
Got it.
Shout out to Brad and Derek.
Appreciate you, fellas. YouTube cousins.
Just looking at
y'all ain't no damn help.
It's mad.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, I did this.
Okay, so last week, Summer Madness kicked off on a Sunday. Okay. And we always start off rating the events. And just to remind everybody, it was Rum and Ace, Disaster, Real Sick, Shotgun, Shug and Fonz, John the Don and T-Top, DNA and Jerry West, Twork and Hollow, Tay-Rock and Av.
Right.
Okay. Okay, positive thing. Who want to go first?
I guess I don't mind.
Okay.
Summer Madness. Much as it wasn't as good as Max Out, I will say it wasn't terrible. It was a decent night. Wasn't a lot of highlights, if we're being honest. And
wrestling too.
Just Summer Madness. I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna just say a 6. I'm gonna just put it slightly above the middle level line. Like it didn't really move the needle in any kind of way. And I hate to kind of say it like that because I thought Av and Rock had a pretty decent battle. I think on the playback, to me, I thought T-Top and John wasn't as bad as niggas really made it. It was okay. And it was another battle. Twork and Hollow. I was like, I kind of like Hollow's rounds less, but admittedly, the first watch when we watched it live, I liked it. I thought the battle was better the first watch. So it was kind of, I don't know, bro. That just wasn't I'm not gonna say we kind of felt that way going into Summer Madness, and like I said, for the 100th time, niggas was killing. Maybe not just us, but anybody on the timeline that was saying Summer Madness wasn't all that. Niggas was bodying us. But if you look at how this played out, yo, bro, it didn't. I'm sure that's not what URL wanted. Wasn't that great? So,
what number you got?
Ready?
I gave it a 6. I think that's being nice if you really, because Disaster bombed the car. I'm not gonna lie, that was so bad that really tanked a lot of y'all night.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. So we started off with Nitty and Ace, right?
Yeah.
I thought that was a decent. I thought it was a good battle. You know, Nitty does, but he always does 3 good rounds. Ace, you know, I felt like he made it somewhat competitive.
I held down the app so long I could have uninstalled it.
He always give us original fights.
Oh my fucking goodness!
I feel like Ace did enough to make it competitive, so it was a good start. And then we got to what, Disaster and Sick next, or was that third? Whenever we got to Disaster and Sick, it just like Fat Boy
that was
said,
next. Yeah, that was
car
next.
just like the car just kind of just went up and down from there. It just wasn't consistent.
Pause.
I bet it wasn't consistent. Pause, all that good shit, and it just wasn't a good card, just like we thought when we saw it on paper. So I'm at about a 5-6 with it, man. I can't give it higher than that. I'm gonna lie.
Okay, I go next. Okay, so the event. Let me say some positive things. Event started off with a.
I was struggling.
The event started off with a strong battle. The battle went over well with the crowd, all that jazz. We'll break that down when we get to it. Short intermissions. Okay. They got through that night pretty quick. We can give them credit for that. Main event was a good main event.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it like a 6.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it like a 6. I'm gonna give it like a 6. That Hollow, we just watched Hollow Twork. Hollow is Hollow, you know. Twork did really good. The best battle on the card. Well, the best. I can't even say the best battle on the card, but like Fonz did super good, and I thought that if Shug would have, you know what I'm saying, that battle could have really been like one of them ones for the year. Just it should have been more competitive. T-Top and John wasn't a bad battle. It just wasn't, and I actually thought they both had good material on both sides. Right. It just wasn't nothing special about it, I guess you could say. It was a good battle though. Disaster was funny in his second round sometimes.
The muscle shit.
Yeah, the muscle thing and just you know, but yeah, pause. Oh, yay, 6. That's it. Dutch.
Yes.
Dutch, abort. Dutch, go.
Dutch. What you get?
All right. What I gave the event. All right, so I'm gonna rate this a little bit different. You feel me? Y'all good? Y'all good? All right. Hey.
That's because I'm blaming this show off and Head Ice for.
Hey man.
We gonna get to that ARP, your palsy ass event. We gonna get to it. Come on, Dutch.
All right, man. Please. All right, let me rate this, man. I'm gonna rate it a little bit differently. So I'm gonna give this event 4.5 naps. Because that's the amount of naps that I took during this event. You know what I'm saying? I took a nap during Twork and Av. I took a nap during Twork and Hollow. I took a nap during I might have took 2 naps during T-Top.
That boy slept good.
And John. And I took a half a nap during Shotgun Shug and Fonz. If you know what I'm saying. Oh yeah. Okay, that's where the 4 naps. All right, so I took 3 naps, and then the half a naps before DNA and Jerry West, and then Shug and Fonz. So yeah.
You should have never woke up.
I ain't gonna lie. No, hold on, Dutch. From now on, I don't give a fuck how many episodes New Era got going from now to forever. You rate that bitch in naps. I don't care. From now on, you rate it in naps, my nigga, because that's why.
Okay, cool.
You know, I was trying to be a little professional Dutch, but it's funny that you said that. This is the first event I fell asleep on in a long time, bro.
Yeah, Freddie did check out in the last 2 battles.
He did. He popped back in the chat like, "Hey, how'd that
Yo, I never fall asleep during events, though. That's crazy.
I got a tweet that does just rated this event as 4 naps, bro. I've never heard nothing so ignorant.
Yeah, 4 naps.
That was perfect, there.
Thank you.
So yeah, we rating it around a 5 plus a nap.
Yeah,
so
around that area. Definitely average.
You know what I'm saying? All averages out. It averages to about each of us could have possibly took a nap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I'm trying to tag New Era Podcast in my tweet, and my tweet says the @ and nap right now. I just look back down at my phone like, what?
I'm about to say, I'm like, you blocked by New Era? Who did that?
Okay, so they did announce some surprise battles, ready for, as y'all remember. And they started the night off with Sm13 and Nitty. And we just watched that back. Freddie was taking a nap, but we just watched it back before he came here to talk about it. And so I'm gonna let y'all go first. Cause
Rum Nitty is the GOAT.
Absolutely.
Say what really need to be said. Rum Nitty need to battle Lux, and that's the battle. That's what's next.
First of all, in Atlanta. What the fuck? I mean, to Houston, wherever the fuck they was in Houston. Why was y'all so quiet at the part of the show where Lux came out and Nitty stepped up? Like, why wasn't the fucking roof getting knocked off the building from how loud y'all was? Because absolutely, yes, checks all the boxes that we need to be checked. Like, what are we doing? Y'all was in there quiet.
Lux, probably.
But if motherfucking Dot had walked out on the stage, y'all niggas would have lost y'all fucking mind.
Because I'm trying to understand, does the culture not want to see Rum Nitty and Lux? And let's just talk about this real quick. DNA. It's not that DNA. It is absolutely not that people don't think that you deserve a Lux battle or would even want to see it. It's the fact that he does not come outside as often as he should, number one, but as the culture would like to see him. So we got to get the battle that we all want to see collectively. And I'm not necessarily sure that it's a battle with you. And it has nothing to do with like you don't deserve it. It's just like, bro, we got to get the best matchup at the time. And I honestly believe that matchup is Lux and Nitty over DNA and Nitty.
Yo, Lo.
And it's not even you lost to Jerry West. I don't even care. I felt that way about you and Lux battling before the West battle. It had nothing to do with it.
It's like when you was a kid.
It didn't help.
It's like when you was a kid and you go to the store, right? And you want all these toys and your mother said you can only have one.
Exactly.
I want the Nitty toy. I want the Lux. Listen, yes, I want the Nitty toy. I don't want it.
Action figure.
Yes,
I want the one with the little ring, like the wrestling ring and the chair and the ladder.
Leave the DNA toy on the shelf. I don't listen. Yeah, we want Nitty in the ring with Lux. That's it. No, like
spot on with that. That's exactly what it is.
So if it's not Nitty, what do you think the culture wants to see the most? Who Lux battle?
We know which one it is, but
it's a few battles that he could take, and we would like to see all of them. But it's the fact that he only comes outside every so often. It's like, okay, out of Twork, DNA, Danny, Nitty, like, and maybe a few other people, who do you want to see him? JC, Daylight. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of great matchups and we want to see all of these battles. So it's not that you lost to. First of all, I've said this time and time again. There are certain people in this culture who are at their status, and it's just they're gonna be them no matter what. DNA, you're gonna always be DNA. Like losing to Jerry West, it didn't move the needle on you dropping in your status, on my opinion, at all. Did it help him? Yeah, it did help him to have a good battle against you and get a win. Absolutely. But that would be anybody that battles you because you are who you are. Like, come on,
DNA
like, let's not have low self-esteem. Like,
they tried to tweet the I lost, but Lux lost too type shit. Like, bro, we don't. It's not about
like
the loss.
just lose. Do the thing. Like that whole people were. I guess there was people that liked that he admitted right after that. You know, Jerry West got the win, and then there was some people like, you shouldn't have did that. You should have let everybody watch it back on camera. I'm like, no, that was not. That is what you should have did in that moment because it's a clear loss. Like, it's nothing really to talk about. It was Jerry West's night in this battle, and that just is what it is. It has. You are still one of the top contenders to battle Lux. It's literally just he does not come outside enough. Like if it was guaranteed he would be outside like 2 times a year, it probably wouldn't be so. You know, like hell no, we don't want to see DNA battle Lux. It's like. He's only outside every so often. Right now, Nitty is that nigga.
And it's not
close second is JC, if not number 1. Like, what are we doing?
Let's stop packing up this DNA though, Lux. Why don't you come outside, bro? Like, what's up with the suspense? Maybe I'll battle this year. Like, bro, battle, bro. Like, you could come outside 2 times a year.
I be wondering, Freddie, is it the money? I'm wondering, is it the money? Are they not willing to pay him to battle somebody that he actually willing to battle when he's ready to battle? Like, is it the money? Because it's not like JC won't take that battle at any point. DNA at any point. Nitty will take you on 2 days' notice, my nigga. Like, it's not that these opponents are not ready. They will all battle you whenever. So what's holding Lux up? It can't be. He got more than enough time. He can tell them niggas whenever he's going to be ready. Yo, this Summer Madness. Tell him in January, I'm battling this year. All right. So it ain't timing. It got to be money. It has to be.
And
something is
but
delaying
it's also too, like, I'm not saying that, I don't know if this really it, but overpricing yourself, and I'm not saying that he's not worth a bag. And in any of those battles that we just named potential, is main eventing on any card easily. But it's like, if you still pricing yourself out of a certain range, that's kind of ducking a little bit to me personally. Because it's like, you know, they're not gonna pay that. Because it's like, I still gotta pay other people. Like, if we build in a Summer Madness card and most of the budget went to Lux, it's like the rest of the card is not gonna meet the, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like a heavy drop off. Like, for instance, that Geechee and Easy battle, the rest of the cards on that battle, I'm not saying that they're not good, but they're not in the same caliber of that battle. So it's like, you want a Summer Madness card that's gonna make sense. The budget gotta fit as well. Like, yeah, Lux is worth a lot, but like, if he outpricing himself too, that's just kind of like, do you just not want to come back outside? Because these next people that you have to battle is hella competition, and they're not gonna go easy. And I know a lot of these people like Hitman or, you know what I'm saying, Lux, Mook, like, they know when they come outside, it's like somebody's trying to kill you. You know what I'm saying? They putting their all into this battle, and so it's like you have to work a lot harder for a less payoff, to be honest. Like, and as far as the public eye goes, because it's like, you Lux, you supposed to win, and it's like, but if the other person win, it's like, he got a Lux win. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it's just too much work for not a good enough payoff. Hold on, let me roll my window with his children right here, Lord.
I'm about to say, who got kids? What the fuck is going on?
Anyway, like, is Benny back on the show?
Is that twins?
But anyway, we were supposed to be talking about Verb, Nitty, and Ace and how that battle went. So how do we call it? How do we feel about it? Let's get through this, because we got a lot of battles to talk about.
So for me, real quick, we talked about this a little bit before the show started, so I'm gonna just say it again, bro. It's okay to not be the winner of the battle and still had a good battle. It's okay. A lot of y'all are fans of Ace. I'm a fan of Ace. I like the way he raps, when he raps clear and clean through his rounds. I think the material is good. He says good shit. He just didn't beat Nitty. If you think he won, that's fine. I don't care. I'm not mad. I don't have the energy to be mad. But bro, Nitty he just don't miss. He's not up there taking a shot in the dark. Maybe this punch going to hit, maybe it don't. You might have one or two where you like, I don't know about that one, Nitty. But for the most part, them rounds be fire. They be fire, bro. He's not wasting material on niggas. He's saying, just like Lo said, he does not waste words. The nigga is saying the correct amount of words and he get out the way. So
not even just material.
The land bias part a lot too. It was a lot of great material. Like he's just fucking awesome. And somebody pointed out in the chat that Lynn Bias is also a Maryland nigga, so it makes it even more layered.
Yeah.
The layers.
Like, come on. Like,
it's not even just the material though, Lo. It's like, look at the delivery of the material.
Because it's the proper amount of words, so he can do just the right amount of movements and like enunciations and emphasis. Like it's perfect. It's like the perfect. He's mastered that. He's mastered
to the punchline. It does not take forever to do the little setup that come with it, and it's still super effective. He's not rapping a lot of shit to make you understand the punchline. He has mastered it. So it's like I get it. Listen, Ace had a lot of haymakers in this battle. He had a lot of dope moments. And if nothing else, it builds towards his legacy as somebody who performs on these big stages. He had a good battle on a big stage. Salute. We're going to salute that. Hopefully the next time he's a little more victorious in that situation versus another good name. It's nothing wrong with he didn't win the battle. Nothing at all. He had a great battle.
I think he did well enough to get some more plates, either on stages or just good looks. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't die. He did good against Nitty. You feel me? So it's not, even though he lost,
him to clean it up a little. Like, if that's like, we have to be honest. If you cannot get through your
in that first, for sure.
There's some sloppiness throughout the battle, and I understand too that y'all enjoy Ace as like his personality, and he's a cool person and all of this different type of stuff. But y'all, we gotta be honest. There is still room for improvement. I will say things that I did notice that I feel helped him and that he improved upon, which is he did use less words at certain points in the round. It slowed down his delivery a little bit, and it helped so that when he got to the sped up, fast paced parts of his round, he wasn't stumbling through them because he took parts of the round off where he wasn't doing that. And I think that definitely benefited him. You know what I'm saying? I want him to stop having so much side conversation as well. Like, I want him to, like, I don't know what that is. Like, what's all of this other talking outside of the round where it's kind of distracting to a point? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want him to it's just room for improvement. And I feel like y'all saying that just because he did like slightly better than he does normally, he won against Nitty when what?
Yeah, he did scale back on the multis in some parts of those like pockets that he was trying to get into, and it did make for a better sounding material. It is like, yo, bro, everything don't have to sound like the last thing you said and the last thing you said. You don't have to do that. You rap too good and you are clever. You say a lot of witty shit and you good at that. You don't have to make the word there, and there. Like, you don't have to give us all the differerent ways.
The middle and mental and middle and mental and mental. Like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, the triple entendres.
Huh?
Nah, I said like the triple entendres. We don't need that. We don't need that at all. I think Ace did good, but like Lo said, like that choppiness, that I honestly can't see Ace on a stage really until he cleaned that up. Like, and this has been a knock on him for on his pretty much his career. Like, he just can't get it clean. You get an opportunity, like for example, we're gonna get to the Jerry West battle, right? But a guy like Jerry West who just was clean the whole battle. If you get a shot like that, you have to be clean. Like, there's I can't excuse nobody, bro. I can't excuse nobody. He did good with his material, yes, cool. But then it messes up your momentum on stage when you got to start dialing it back, or you start stuttering on a word or whatever the case may be, because now the punch is not as effective as it should be. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to dial it back. It's like, it's too much. It's too much, yo. And then your rounds seem longer because you got to either correct yourself and then run a bar back. It's just too much. And then Nitty's kicking your ass respectfully. You know, it's like, it's too much, bro. I'll be honest with you, it's too much. You did good, but at the end of the day, if we want to see you do good, so you got to work on yourself and get it together. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One last thing. I want to ask everybody, how do y'all feel about the whole portion of his third that he dedicated to, giving Smack and URL praise for the different deeds that they've done for people and, things like that?
I'll go first. I think I ain't gonna. I enjoyed that part of the round. I thought it was okay, but to me, it doesn't win you the round, no matter how good it is, because none of it was directed towards Nitty. I would say that was the majority of the round. I know Fatboy said he started off the third on like some jail shit or something, but I don't remember that, to be honest. I remember the whole round being a pander.
He said something about the contract, and I didn't talk about my release date.
He was so to begin the third, and Low was saying, and I agree with her last episode that it would be fire. We want to hear about the struggles you went through and the stuff that you endured going through the prison life, and your time involved in that, or your time in the street. Like, he's good. We've heard him rap about that type of shit, and I felt like he started the third with that type of stuff. It was something in there about a nigga complaining about the contract. I'm a nigga that had to, sat through a whole sentence or something where he set that up.
He was comparing the contracts to his jail shit, doing that. Yeah,
right. And it was like,
that was kind of the same thing. Yeah. What he was trying to do with that third, it was basically the same thing. It was basically pandering to the contracts, or for URL that these contracts aren't that bad. And then he got into the whole, they looked out for me and they helped me with my medical bill, whatever. I didn't get to see it, but it was just the whole. It's not that it was trash. It was cool. Usually they do the talk to Smack and try to blame Smack for everything. He kind of flipped that. That was cool how he did it, but you should have done that for a portion of your round. You got to have something for your opponent, bro. Nothing in his third was directed at Nitty, so I can't give him that round personally. Even though that was probably his best round, I can't personally give him that round if it's not directed towards your opponent.
So, I mean, again, for me, I like the third. I just think it's kind of low hanging fruit at this point, just based on the fact that we see so many battle rappers stop what they doing and rap to Smack or about a current issue between Smack and RBE, or the way they paying niggas or whatever. Like, all these niggas want to rap the grievances, and shout out to him for rapping something positive in favor of URL. Nobody's mad at that. It's just low hanging fruit. It's like, all right, well, I don't got nothing else to really say to this nigga, so I'm gonna go this direction. And it's like, it's hard to win around with that. So for people like me and Freddie, that didn't be around for me. Sorry, it is.
Do you think the reason why he did that maybe because originally this battle wasn't supposed to be or it wasn't on Summer Madness? So do you think that maybe he wasn't done writing, or because it wasn't for this card, and then as soon as they was like, "Yo, we're gonna put y'all on the card," maybe he just came up with that last minute?
That was his safety net. Nah, that was his safety net. That was if I fuck this up, I need to get booked on the next card. Let me go ahead, make sure my get out of jail free card. I don't know what's gonna happen up here on this thing.
Good shit. He did have good shit. Again, you had a good battle, bro. This wasn't a bad battle for Ace. I just don't think he won. It's a good feather in the cap, though. I got a good battle you could play back with Nitty. Shout out to him.
Yeah, top 3 to 5 Cody again too this year. But we can move on.
I got Nitty with a 30.
30.
So next battle was, we got to get through these a little quicker. Disaster and Real Sick.
Yikes.
Whoa.
This was another
I know we got to get through this quick. It's a lot to unpack here, bro. Disaster. Disaster. I'm sorry, bro. Okay, let me be clear, because I'm a fair nigga. And I'm a realist. I don't like to try to sway people's opinion with bullshit or something I'm going to create out of thin air. He was trying to say that when he got introduced to battle rap, or when he first started or whatever, walking into this culture, he was referred to as a sand nigga. He wasn't just calling Real Sick a nigga, or trying
he said when he first came to this country, he was
this
country. He was called a sand nigga. But this the thing, because I see where you going with it.
Go ahead. Hold on, no. I got you. So I'm wrong in what I said initially as far as, you know, how he was trying to get it off. But the
up.
point
is he breaking up for everybody or just me?
Y'all can hear me?
I can hear
Is he breaking up for everybody or is it okay? It might just be me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the thing. I understand what he was trying to do there, but you have to read the room, which is clearly black. If you can't see, it's a black room. Mm-hmm. I don't think you need to be trying to get the word nigga off in this room. Period. We just had the Alabama shit where niggas was going upside people's heads with folding chairs and shit like that. Read the room, my nigga. Like, this isn't the space for you to try to get that word off in any capacity. I know you wasn't trying to call people nigga. That's not the point. Just dead it. This wasn't the time for that, nor is it any time. But we don't need that.
It's the sequence in which it happens. So at the end of Real Six first round, he says something like, you know, get that shit off of here. Say nigga in this room and see what happened. So after he says saying nigga, he goes, yeah, I said it. So it's not just what he meant in his round. He meant to say nigga the way he did in that moment on some try me shit. Like, that's the way it come off because of the way Real Sick ends his round and him saying, yeah, I said it right after. It's like, it's Diz be doing a lot of that shit. Diz be doing a lot of that shit often where he pushed that envelope and then act oblivious. It's gaslighting, my nigga. We know what you're doing. It's disrespectful and it don't, like, you know what I'm saying? We done had these talks with you too many times. So it was definitely a better way you could have got your bar off without the whole ad lib of, yeah, I said it. Because it's like, yeah, I'll disrespect a bunch of niggas in this room. What y'all gonna do?
He could have set it up way better. Like, if you, like, it looks like you tried to get the word off rather than you really telling your story about dealing with racism, bro. You set that up terribly. And like Lo said, yeah, I said it. The way you did that after, it looks like you were just trying to get the word off. Rather than
his round was dedicated to you saying he had the whole chair bar and his whole round end of his round was dedicated to basically being like, you're not gonna try that shit other places, you're not gonna do that here. And he like, yeah, I said it, and what? Like, it's just kind of like,
the way it was said, if I'm remembering correctly, and if I'm wrong, let me know. The way it was said, he said it with a lot of aggression. It wasn't said like, when I got here, they called me a sand nigga. He didn't say it like he was offended or surprised when it happened to him. He yelled it in his face like, a sand nigga. Like, the way you delivered it was not with the same energy as the way you wanted us to hear or like receive it from you saying that. That's not how it played out. So I get what y'all saying. Like, the energy he had for it was not the way he tried to make it seem like he was trying to deliver the material to us. That's not what it was.
It was so cringy. It was cringy.
So that's one aspect of it. And then he tried to tell us, I cried writing it. Bro, at this point, we don't give a fuck what you did writing that shit. We don't want to hear it. He said it during the battle. He said, I cried writing this. Like, yo, bro, you sitting on the stage looking like Rex at Summer Madness 7, battling Reed, and we don't give a fuck about you sitting on stage trying to pour your soul out. And then the nigga drops the fucking round on you. Bro, just let it go. This is, okay, let me backtrack real quick. I know we don't got a lot of time. Let me backtrack. This is the issue I had with the NDA shit. And I hate to bring this up, but this is the only point I'm trying to make here. I was saying it before. I don't know what this issue is with just letting a battle live after it's over, but he always get on the internet after the battle and start crying and like super pushing these narratives to fit whatever he want things to be and what he want the discussion to be about when the battle is fucking over. That's why I didn't listen to none of that shit he was trying to tell us about NDA. Now, after this battle, you're going to give us that whole round. Oh, well, the people in the room wasn't trying to receive it the way that Bro, because it was ass. It wasn't like niggas just picking and choosing to not fuck with you for whatever reason. The shit you was doing on stage was egregious, nigga. Pack it up.
Yo, fat
so now
boy.
it's the crowd was just being weird and didn't want to hear it. And then, no, hold on, because this what niggas want to, this what people want to do, bro. He gonna try to, if y'all was really about hip hop, yo, if you're not black, Stop telling black people the word hip hop like it's a fucking saving grace. It's not. Stop saying the word hip hop like that's a sympathy card somehow. It's not, bro. When you wrong, and we don't give a fuck. God damn, this nigga they didn't want to let me do it for hip hop. Pack it up.
Not for hip hop.
Not for fucking hip hop, nigga.
Yeah,
stop doing that shit.
He sound dumb as shit. And my thing with Diz is like, I first and foremost, like, he already started off on a bad foot with what he was going through, with the easy thing and the 3-letter man thing. And my thing is this, all overall, him saying that, or I remember he said something on stage talking about, because I'm a legend or something like that, or what he did for battle. Listen, there's plenty of people that have done a lot for battle rap. You know what I'm saying? That contribute to battle rap, right? It doesn't excuse you having a poor performance, you getting on that stage and being shit. I don't give a damn about your legacy. What matters at that moment is that what are you rapping about? I paid my money. I saw your name on a card. I was like, okay, Diz, all right, cool. Let's see what you do. You was shit. And if you was shit, you gonna get booed. Don't get mad at the crowd. The crowd was just for what they felt. Cause
do y'all want to hear this shit or not? They said no. He said, fuck off the stage.
Get off the stage, you bum. Get off the stage. You was shit. And the crazy part is, if you
weird, Dutch, they received his second well. They loved his second.
The second they did.
It was entertaining.
It was that's what I'm saying. Stick to what you know. Like that whole, like, if they don't like it, they just don't like it. Either rap through the round, but that whole being combative with the audience, it just really makes it worse. If you're good though, they're gonna cheer. They cheered for the majority of the second. It was funny. Even we thought it was funny because the first cringe was bad as hell.
You can't argue with the people that paid their money to see you. You can't argue with them. They paid their money to see you. How you arguing with that is the wildest thing I ever heard. How you arguing with the people that paid money to see you rap? Are you dumb? Are you stupid? Yes, we liked your second. It was entertaining. But after that certain part, you was shit. Face it. It was trash.
It was obvious that he was even surprised at the reaction that he was getting, because whenever he did get a reaction, he was excited. You know what I'm saying? You could tell that he didn't expect to get love in this situation, and for what, maybe a bunch of different fucking reasons. Maybe he thought it wasn't going to go well, but he even acknowledged the reaction. The thing I think Diz learned, at least to me, is, yo, bro, now you see the difference in when you really have to rap and it's not just your fucking fan base in the room.
Yep.
You went somewhere where you had to rap to a whole different audience, and as long as it was entertaining, they responded. But when you tried to rap your raps, shit did not go well, bro. So
pack it up,
trying to critique everybody for coming over to GTX or KOTD and rapping with you in the house that you helped build, cool. It's gonna be easy that night. But when you got to come over here, it's not the same, bro.
He's 0 for 2 on URL. He's been dog shit
for a reason.
Maybe 0 for 3. I think.
Yeah, it's definitely. I feel like it's warranted. You didn't do good. We told you it was a setup. Real sick 30.
Yeah.
Anyway,
let's get real sick some plays real quick before we move on. He was really good. Sorry to cut you off, Lo.
No, you're right. Because we did just only bomb on Disaster. Didn't talk about real sick at all.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he kicked his ass. I think even if Diz wouldn't have had that crazy third, he still would have got 30. Sick was just, he don't play when he get these vets. So shout out to Sick, another good performance. I hope to see you outside more because we missed real Sick. He was fire.
He always fire. And I'd be disappointed when we don't see him more often. It's like, okay, we always talk about it. The stars, where the stars, where the stars. Like, yo, bro, Real Sick has been one of the names for a while now that we want to see. And I know he said, yo, I'm doing my music, or that's cool, but we would like to see this nigga at least 3 times a year, 4 times a year, bro.
Yeah.
He's fire. He's dope. And it's not like a bunch of repetitive gun clapping. Like, he's really versatile in his material. He don't just say a bunch of bullshit. So it's different. It's a breath of fresh air. We fuck with it. Please book this nigga regularly.
All that, he's fire all around the board. So come back outside, Sick. 30.
Yeah, so that made the event kind of drop off because the first battle was good, and then is it John or
I think
DNA?
it was Fonz. It might have been John DNA.
No, you're right. It might be Fonz. Yeah.
Was it Fonz and Shug?
No, I feel like it's Jerry.
Shug.
Was it Jerry West and DNA? Or Fonz and Shug?
You sure it's not Fonz?
Or was it T-Top and John?
Nah, it was Fonz.
It was Fonz and Shug. We going with Fonz and Shug. So Fonz and Shug was next to.
Oh boy!
You know, we thought this was gonna save the day, honestly, because I thought this was gonna be the best battle on the card.
When I first started getting sleepy, I ain't gonna lie. This when I started dozing off a little bit.
Shug, I knew we was in for a long night with this battle because Shug in the first was choppy, and I kept saying in the first round, I remember saying, it don't sound like he know this first all the way. And he kept kind of fucking it up a little bit here and there. And the problem is, not that Fonz wasn't good in the first, but by the time he got to that second and that third, he was on your nugget. That battle was clearly over. And it wasn't no way to redeem yourself within the second and third. Like, Shug, this just wasn't. It's like you and Fonz been promoting this battle, and so this is a battle. It's like we saw yesterday with Verb and A Ward. When you promote heavy and you got a back and forth, that's a battle that you have to be ready for. This not a battle I can kind of know around, and I'm hitting and missing in some spots on this round. Like, nah. This is the Fonz battle. That's the one we wanted. So
the football formation shit, that shit was so fire. He was snapping.
Fonz really kicked Shug ass in this battle, like line for line. It wasn't close.
That second and that third, Fonz caught fire. All you hear in family time was,
we was yelling, "Stop the battle, bro! Stop this shit!"
So crazy. And we spoke a little bit about DNA being able to say, like, I lost the battle, like, whatever, cool, Jerry did well. Shug got off the goddamn battle and had the nerve to say that he arguably won that battle. And I was like, what are you talking about?
Yo, Shug ain't never gonna admit to a loss, bro. Like,
I'm like, what are you talking about? Did we watch the same battle?
If you're gonna, all right, y'all niggas be saying I arguably won that battle, or you could say I won, or whatever you want to say. Here's the thing. The very next time they announce DNA, I'm not gonna be like, I don't want to see this nigga. He lost to Jerry West. You Shug already. You DNA already. We want to see you battle whether you won the last one or not. I don't know why y'all think that if you take a L and you admit it, that we gonna hate you or something, or you're not getting booked next time. Like, we gonna want to see the battle. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? You gonna get on stage, you gonna get on camera and lie and say, yeah, I arguably won that, nigga, knowing you was choking and stumbling and whatever the fuck in the battle, and like, that wasn't my best performance. Just get up there and say, yo, that wasn't my best, but I felt like I held it down after I got through the bullshit. We gonna be like, all right, should come on it.
Meanwhile,
I arguably won the battle. Come on, bro.
Fonz was bombing on consistent. He was bombing on shit.
Fonz had a great night.
That second and that third went so fucking crazy. Like, at the beginning of Fonz's second, it was a little light, but he starts warming up. And then by the end of that fucking round, he is completely on fire. He takes that energy into the third, and the entire third is crazy. He went crazy.
Yeah,
he did good. Like, that to me, like, he worked on a few things. I feel like in general that we kind of be like, this is taken off from you being able to perform on these big stages. He had much better crowd control. He didn't have any little weird slip ups. Like, he's learning how to, you know, keep rapping or stop rapping depending on the crowd and what they're reacting to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he's definitely improved. And sometimes, even if Shug would have won this battle and did well, sometimes that is the goal, is to improve so we can see, like, okay, yeah, no, he needs to be back on this big stage or back in this small room, whatever the case. Shug, it just wasn't your night, babe. And we kind of disappointed that you was choppy as fuck in that first round. Like, come on. How you drop the ball like this?
This what I would say. If I'm ref, shout out the ref. Ref, if I'm managing Fonz, I'm telling this nigga, yo, you need to get on the timeline right now and start talking hella shit to URL and K-Shine. That need to be your next Move. While you hot as fish grease, you just beat Shug clear. Call out another legend. They already was supposed to give you this battle. Argue for it now. I know K-Shine probably ain't in URL's best graces right now, but if they can get you on the next big card, you definitely want to be first in line for that battle, bruh.
That's
the
exactly
K-Shine
what I'm
return
doing.
is going to be crazy.
I'm antagonizing Shine. I'm saying bring him back so I can kick his ass.
Yes, this is the time now. Like, say it now, bro. So the fans can get behind you on that statement and really support you on it. Because telling you, bro, they're going to book K-Shine versus Twork, and you're going to be standing there watching them headline, because that's definitely going to main event. And quiet as it's kept, I think that's the biggest battle right now that I want outside of Easy and Big K. I think Twork and Shine is the one. Like, that got to happen.
That's been that's been one of them for years.
Yeah, it's just it needs to happen.
Is that bigger than Briz and K-Shine?
Briz and K-Shine?
I would say at this point, because nobody knows.
Because it'll be both they return.
That's what I'm ready to say.
Break the fucking internet.
Both returns, and the Briz return is even more wild than the Shine return. Like, that is a mega. Yeah, that's a bigger battle.
That's a headline that you selling your card off that type of matchup.
Yeah, the cards are sold.
If we ever gonna get Briz back, bro? I'm over.
Okay,
Briz versus Shine trailer just dropping out of nowhere.
It's selling half the venue. Like, what?
Mm-hmm.
That's selling half the venue.
Telling you, as soon as you see that shit, you're gonna lose it.
ARP to the rescue. He be making all kind of shit happen. ARP, what we doing?
Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna lie, and I ain't gonna lie, and I love RBE, especially after yesterday. I love y'all. I do not want to see that battle on RBE.
Why?
It's a URL battle, and I know I'm in the minority because everybody seems to love the blue room. That blue light don't do shit for me. I don't know why we trying to make it it's the blue light. It's not. I hate the look of it, honestly, but I like the battles in that room. I like the energy in that room.
How it looks.
It's not. I don't like the blue light look. That's just me. I get that, but I don't want to see that battle in that small room. I want to see it on a big stage with Smack standing there hosting it with the big stage, the big night energy. That's what I want. So for me, if you disagree, that's cool.
I agree. I want Briz return to be on URL. I wouldn't want to see his return on RB, but I don't think we're gonna get a Briz battle.
Sidetrack. We is on
back to some madness.
We is on Fonz.
That's fine.
But that would, and two, for Fat Boy's point, K-Shine Fonz battle would be really good for him. Yes. It would be really good for him. So if that could happen, we hope that they could do their due diligence.
Even in a volume, I don't care. Just call Shine out.
Shine in a volume would be insane. I think I like that big stage.
Just do it, just to do it. Fuck it. Put the battle out there in the air. See what happens. You never know.
That gives me Geechee and Shine vibes.
I'm not sure what's going on with K-Shine and URL, but they've known each other for a long time. I feel like
they're gonna figure it out.
They can figure it out at the end of the day. They just need to do it behind closed doors. Everybody needs to be on the same page, and maybe they just need more time, but it can happen. Anyway, Shug.
Next. What, T-Top? Which one? T-Top, John John?
Yep, T-Top and John John.
Real quick, this battle we didn't want this battle to begin with. Mm-hmm. Nobody was asking for this, and this just feel like another one of those. All right, well, we got to do something on this card. These niggas did battle for us on our platform, so let's just book it and get T-Top out there. People love T-Top and John John. The battle's happening in the South. Might be a good time to do it. Boom. So they booked it. The outcome of the battle is,
boom.
I know on first watch it didn't have that feel, but when I watched it back, I was like, this wasn't a bad battle. For whatever reason, it's just crowd wasn't into it. They didn't fuck with it. And I liked a lot of what John John did in the third. That's probably my favorite round from the battle. And the rest of it was just niggas talking about baby mamas. And I was like, here we go again with this chatty patty era of angles. I wasn't really feeling that shit. But it wasn't a bad battle. It's just not a lot of replay value there, if any, for you to feel like I need to go watch that again. I'm not going back to watch it. I don't really
a 2-pack of naps. As my god,
a
2-pack of naps.
I just wasn't. I'm never gonna watch it again. But okay, you got T-Top or John? Freddie, who you have?
I'm not gonna. Didn't fuck with the battle. I slept through the. I'm not gonna lie. I fell asleep. This is where I fell asleep during the live. And when I watched it back, I was just like, it was hard for me to really like to stay focused. I thought it was, I don't know. It just wasn't a good battle to book to begin with.
Right.
And just exactly how you said, it just didn't really make sense other than just trying to throw something in the, make it stick. And the battle it just didn't pan out well. It wasn't good to me. So I just didn't like the battle at all. I ain't gonna lie.
Low?
Shit. I think I remember calling this battle for T-Top, but to be honest, it wasn't really nothing spectacular about it. It wasn't a bad look for either of them, and it wasn't like a good look for either of them. They both, to me, honestly did better than I thought that they was gonna do in certain aspects. The material, there was some material that I just didn't care for, and not because it was a bad bar, I didn't care for the content. But I feel like they had a lot of little, good little bars here and there. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like bad. It just, it wasn't really a Summer Madness battle, really.
Yeah.
But I think I had T-Top.
I think that's what it lacked. It lacked something being on the line. There was no back and forth, real issues. I know I saw John on the timeline trying to, start shit with T-Top a little bit. And then, I think a day before or the day of Summer Madness or whatever, shit hit the timeline about the baby mamas thing and all this.
That shit looked fake, too. Sorry to cut you off, bro. That shit looked fake as hell. Like, they just tried to, make up some shit to make it seem like it was some friction. Like, that shit, that whole story just didn't even sound
it didn't have what it needed for us to have a rooting interest in the battle. So it's like, you don't know who to root for or, whatever. I wasn't against either. So I didn't even have a winner for this battle. I just felt like it was close.
And I coached her through
enough to win, and whoever you got.
I'm like, bro, this shit look fake as hell. Like, that don't even seem like some shit John would do. I ain't even trying to talk about TikTok.
I'm just trying to take you out.
Yeah, John was like, I already called you about this, and we talked about something. Like, well, what is going on with this? It happened too late.
Behind that battle.
Way too late, and we didn't have a chance to investigate or learn about it or nothing. It was already time to battle. So
I was like, I'm sorry, our friendship is over. This is the battle happened. Cut the soap opera shit out, bro. This battle, it ain't it. We don't care about this shit y'all talking about on Instagram. Like, nah, that shit just played out fast.
It didn't go the way they thought.
It didn't.
Anyway,
DNA.
Dutch, how do you call it?
Oh, I forgot Dutch. Dutch, what you got?
Yeah, remember one of those naps that I rated? This was a nap.
Okay.
Oh,
got you. Appreciate
at the top of the nap list.
So his nap was 2-0 at this point. Okay, so next we had DNA and Jerry West.
All right, I'm gonna beat Debbie down there because I don't care.
Okay.
I hear the crowd screaming 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, and that's cool. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people on my timeline. A couple specifically is like, "Yo, y'all don't know why y'all don't fuck with Jerry West." He's the shout out to Unbiased. He also like, "Yo, Jerry West is dope. I don't know why y'all don't fuck." Here's the thing, bro. As much as they yelling 3-0, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like what Jerry was doing. I wasn't like he going crazy. He's clearly winning this battle. I thought DNA was doing okay until niggas started yelling 3. I'm like, what battle I've been watching the last 15 minutes or whatever it's been like. When did it start being that this was clearly being won? It's more like they started fucking with him more as the battle went on and they started yelling 3-0 because I didn't feel like he was just clearly smoking him or nothing. But I will say this, going into the battle, we did say he needed to win. And strangely enough, when we completely doubted this nigga and gave him no chance, he won. And you gotta give it up for that.
W. Yeah.
So shout out to him. Like, we're gonna give you all the credit in the world. You got the win over a certified vet, a nigga that won a battle Lux. You got to win over that nigga. So I gotta give you a prize. Shout out to Jerry West. I don't know who his next opponent would be. Obviously, we see Twork saying, "Yo, you know, I want to battle this nigga in New York." Listen, that's fire. Shout out to him. If he get the look, that's fire.
That's like spot on to what Fatboy was saying in the prediction show. It's like, bro, if you want to get these good plays and people to call you out and want to battle you, you need a W against somebody like DNA. And he got that clear W, man. And right after, like, Rock was like, bring Jerry to me. So shout out to you.
Here's my question, though. Here's my question, Freddie. Is he saying that he wants to? I know this is going to sound fucked up, but I'm going to say it anyway. Is he saying that he wants to battle Jerry West because Jerry West took a shot at him in the battle? Or is he saying that he wants to battle Jerry West because he's impressed with him beating DNA?
I think it's a combination of both. I just feel like, I feel like Rock, he'll give you a shot if you deserve it. You feel me? Like, Rock's at that point in his career. He doesn't battle everybody.
Right.
The plates is hard to come by nowadays, to say Rock, just because of how many battles he got and everybody he's battled. So, you know, he has the momentum now. He has something to go off, so he doesn't mind taking Jerry West right now. It's a good time to take Jerry West. So,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest. Call me a hater. I wasn't impressed with what I seen. I wasn't blown away. Maybe I need to rewatch the battle or something. I wasn't like, I can't wait to see. Like, he smoked this nigga and the next opponent going to catch hell from Jerry. I don't feel like none of that. I just wasn't. If he won,
I just think he did what he normally does. I feel like you. I don't think he's different. I just feel like what he was doing, it just worked for him this time. You know what I'm saying? He was consistent and it was just better than DNA that day. But I think it's been typical Jerry shit. You know, he has some good bars. He has like the Lou Castro type shit where it's kind of like the funny, like, but still kind of fire type shit. Like, it's kind of comedic. And then he has he does the sounds on the Bluetooth speaker shit. Like, he always got to do that type shit.
Yeah. I mean, he has some good moments for his mixtape. You know what I'm saying? Some highlights. That's cool.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to act like the nigga was going crazy to me. But, like, bar wise, I didn't feel like he was snapping. But he's entertaining, and maybe that's more so the lane you need to focus on when you watch his battles. If that's the case, so be it. But I didn't feel like he was saying the most elite shit ever, or like I was interested in. So like, maybe next time.
I thought he had some good writing. I thought he had some good material. I'm actually not a fan of it.
He probably has some stuff. I don't remember none of the bars off top. I'm sure he said some shit that I did fuck with. I'm not saying none of it was fire. I'm just saying, like, impressive, like, and make an impression on me. None of it is how I felt like he was going crazy.
Yo, DNA dribbling basketball while freestyling was hilarious.
Yeah.
DNA, you ain't got no handles, bro. Just hold on.
And he was cooking.
Bro.
That's why I'm like, I thought DNA in the second was pretty good, especially when he opened up with the freestyles and shit, the rebuttals. And I'm like, this nigga cooking. And then out of nowhere, 3-0. I'm like, what? What happened here?
I had a 2-1 me. I had a 2-1 Jerry, but okay.
Cool.
It was close. But shout out to DNA for, like I said, admitting that he felt like he lost the battle and giving Jerry props. That also goes a long way.
I respected it immediately. As soon as I seen it, I was like, nah, I fuck with this, DNA. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
That was fire. We don't really get that in this culture, and that's what we was preaching earlier in this same episode is it's okay to say you lost, nigga. We gonna want to watch you battle the next time. It's okay.
Especially
you
for
still DNA.
Yeah,
you still DNA, bro. You're a legend in this. It's cool. Do your shit. Next battle.
We had Hello and Twork. We just had. We watched this battle back this morning.
Earlier. Yep. How was it on the playback?
Twork was really good. Twork got some really good bars in there.
It's happening.
It's happening.
I am a Twork fan, like, of epic proportion, bro. I'm really a big Twork fan.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna admit, don't kill me for this. I feel like some of the luster in his performance is not what it once was.
Damn.
Something about listen, don't get me fucked up here. I thought the bars that he write is still really good. The energy is still really good. It's not that this performance showed me something like about him that I've just recently discovered. I'm just watching his battles now, and I'm realizing the fans aren't as receptive to him the way they used to be. Like, remember when Twork said a line back in the day, and I mean the building would break like after every line. It's not like that anymore. I think I'm feeling like the fans kind of feel like he's vulnerable to losing to niggas. If they rap good enough, they'll give him the L.
Or are they just grading his bars perfect, like how they should now? Maybe motherfuckers was overreacting or over, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could be just like, hey, we got that out the way. Like, we've seen him before. Now we're going to really, we ain't just going to gas it just because the delivery is A1 amazing. Right. We got to actually listen to his material. Is it as good as we were saying? Should we have been cheering that much? Like, let's really listen now. Let's really react accordingly.
I just feel like, and I think Hollow alluded to this about him battling Surf. I feel like had he won the Surf battle, because I think a lot of people felt like it was a battle he could win. I think I felt that way. I felt like he could have won it, but I just felt like had he won that battle, maybe the energy. But like, nah, Twork really that nigga. You beat Surf ass? Nah,
Surf kicked his ass, if I can remember, right?
Surf kicked the shit out of this nigga. Yeah, he was fucking up. Like, it wasn't like, it was just all on Surf's own doing. Like, Twork killed himself with the fucking up in the battle. But yeah, Surf got him up out of here, bro. He Surf really did.
Floor, did the little twerk. Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, how was he against Hollow on the playback? I didn't see the playback. I just know live I had Twork winning.
I liked Hollow's material way less on the playback earlier. I just really felt different.
It wasn't good.
I remembered it being closer than this. I felt like I was giving him a lot of credit on first watch, feeling like, all right, this wasn't that bad. I think I just wanted it to be competitive. Like, I wanted to see a good battle, and I was rooting for Hollow to be good. And then watching it today, I was like, what was this nigga doing up here? This ain't it.
It was.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch Hollow versus Clips or something. I want to know why was Hollow ever that good?
Bruh, all right. I'm a break the internet. Let's do it.
Wait.
Y'all ready today?
No, we don't need. No. We still got Max Out to talk about, man. We ain't got.
I don't care. Hold on. Let's break the internet real fast. I never thought Hollow was that nice. Never. I don't care what he's a GOAT. I feel like his status in battle rap is a reflection of how long he's been around this culture and him battling legends and people that we cared about back in the past. But I don't remember a whole bunch of, other than the recent, I don't remember a whole bunch of him just smoking niggas back in the day. That wasn't it. Am I lying here? Like, what niggas you remember him just flat out smoking niggas out the door? Or just outright, like,
he was entertaining. He was funny. It was certain things about Hollow style people. Like, I was definitely a Hollow fan. I remember when him and Twork got announced, it was hard for me to call the battle. Like, I was a big Hollow fan, and yeah.
Shout out to Hollow, bro. I felt the same way about Young Ill. It's like, I hear y'all got a lot of love for this nigga. He entertaining. They like to crack jokes on people. And they got their moments where they really clever. They really witty, both of them niggas. But at the end of the day, Hollow raps a lot better than Young Ill. But I feel like I can put them in the same boat and just feel like y'all living off y'all name more than what y'all really give us in battle stature. Like, I don't go back to your battles and feel like, nah, he snapped on this nigga. Like, he got moments versus Clips. He obviously had a legendary battle with Lux. He got moments versus Pat Stay. He got some good battles. Don't get me wrong. He got some good battles. He had some good moments in. But I don't go back and just watch Hollow and be thinking this nigga dominated or he was, if you touch me, you gonna get it. The chicken pox. Like, he got some stinky ass moments as well to match some of the great ones. Shout out to Hollow. And we even said it, like, he's been winning horribly Like he's having wins.
Yeah, he been on
fashion. It's
a
like
terrible battle history. Like,
yeah, for getting a lackluster Nitty or a lackluster Geechee or a lackluster whoever, it's not like he smoked Tayshawn. It's not like he smoked them niggas, but he won, and we can admit that much. But it's like, is it in great fashion? All right, bro. Y'all, if you like Hollow, salute. That's all I'm gonna say. Shout out to the boy.
Main event time.
For me. I'ma just tell the truth. He ain't for me necessarily.
Main event time.
Oh, I'm scared of that.
You out here? You out here?
Yeah, I'm scared to talk about it.
Why?
Because I'm gonna have to say some things people
not gonna agree with.
This okay, between Ace and Nitty and this battle here, I feel like people saying either one of these was the best battle on the card, and I'm not mad either way.
You on Rockin' Ave now?
Huh?
You talking about Rockin' Ave now?
Yes, sir.
For me, it was a good back and forth. I feel like Rock could have invested a little more energy on the personal attack, and maybe because it's Av, he really only wanted to say so much. He's literally in the first round saying, "I love this nigga, but we about to go there." So maybe there's a little bit of reserve, but I felt like Av really laid everything out on the line for how he felt in regards to everything, whether it be the SMDs or it be the tranny shit or the fight or I felt like you didn't fuck with me at times or whatever he had to say. I felt like he got to all of it. But we talked about this just before the show, and I'm gonna say it again for those who didn't hear us say it. Av is like your favorite song, bro. He like your favorite song on in the car. After the first play, you vibing. That was my shit. The second play is like, this still my shit. I'm glad I'm hearing my favorite song. By the time you get to the third and the fourth play, it's just noise in the background. And I feel like that's how his battles feel, because he don't change the cadence almost at all. It's not no performance to it. It's like, that's what's happening. It's like the first round, you can see it in the battle. The crowd is doing way more reaction than the first, than in the second and the third. Then you get to the second, they reacting, but not as much as the first. It's like it's going down. That's like, yo, you hearing the same shit from start to finish. And as great as he's rapping, the punchlines are fire. It's just, it get boring. And I hate to say the word boring for great rap, because the bars are fire. But it does sound the same.
The way that Nitty uses just the perfect amount of words, Av uses too many words. Like, he needs to, him slimming that, though, him like editing them rounds down to be a little more dense. My God, it would be incredible. But
it's too much
because his round's so long. After a certain period, like after a while, it'd be like, "Come on, Ab, in the round,
time,
the round, time, okay." But it's always great material. I just think it's not good editing, only in the sense that the rounds are too long and you don't do a lot of flow changes in different pockets that you really get into. So it's like it all sounds the same after a while. Yeah. Like, I really got to be intentional about. Listen, not only that, it's bad battle rap IQ to a certain extent to be the last battle on the card and have such long rounds.
Yeah, that's my only gripe with this Av battle. I think Av won clear, you know what I'm saying? But for me, it's just the rounds is too damn long. I think Av had good material, you know what I'm saying? But like Lola said, it comes with a certain IQ that you have to have, where it's like, all right, you know what? I felt like Av was trying to make a point in this battle, and sometimes the point that you need to make was already proven already. You feel what I'm saying? Especially like understanding that, okay, this has gone through my fault. This was what has been going on for the night. You see the vibe. You understand? Sometimes you may want to, I know you want to get your material out and stuff like that, but sometimes you need to get the fuck up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. Like, all right, I'm going to say my shit and bounce. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna save my, you know what I mean? I understand that, you're gonna get reaction, but curb that material down. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. It's okay. You prove your point. I understand, especially if you go last. You went last, brother. You went last. You know what I'm saying? So all right, cool. I have enough here. This is the point where I could stop. You know what I'm saying? And, and just bow out. Jersey, whatever the case may be, Virginia, Norfolk, whatever. And just go to the next round. You know what I'm saying? Because you already know, like, you know what? I mean, I want to be up here rapping my whole round. Then we just stop at this point and then let Rock go. And, and then just end the battle.
I think editing your round is more than just, is this bar trash or fire? Like, it's also about, okay, how long is my round? Do I really, this is an okay bar, but should I keep it in there? I probably keep, it's more than just good and bad bars, or you got to condense your rounds better, bro. Because it's like, even if the material is good, even if the bar is okay or fire, it's just at some point it gets a little Charlie Brownish. It's like, wow. Damn,
yeah.
man.
Along with changing the flow, this the last critique I got for Av. The analogy is this. You could shoot a bunch of twos, bro, and just don't miss none of them bitches. Every now and then, you shoot 32s in a row and just make all them bitches, right? Every now and then, it'd be nice to see you just dunk one of them bitches. Like, fuck the 2 point. Yo, drive the lane and bang that, like, dunk the shit out of it. Like, if you had to approach this battle and just like, all right, Tay-Rock my man, but I'm going to say some flagrant ash. I'm going to violate and show niggas like, yo, I'm just because Rock my man, I'm not going to play with this nigga. I'm going to say some shit to break this nigga feeling. He might not fuck with me after some of these bars. Like, I just felt like you made a bunch of twos and you wasn't up there dunking on that nigga. When you clearly had better bars to me. I don't think that argument is there on that. But you wasn't violent in any way. You wasn't just punching the fuck out of him with the bars. It just was like, I'm rapping better than you and I'm leaving.
Yeah.
You gotta shoot this nigga, like dunk on him, like break his neck. Like,
he did a better job of bringing up like the history and what went down. It's more than Rock did, though. I feel like he did that. But yeah, it didn't violate. It didn't go there. It didn't. I don't know if a part of it might be because this battle I feel like was booked too late. Like the steam behind the Av leaving cave and it's him and Tay-Rock, like all that shit. The steam was gone from that, and it was just like I felt like the battle was booked too late. So that might be a part of it, but
that's part of what makes Fonz. That's why I love Fonz, bro. Shout out to Fonz. That's part of what make him dangerous. Is Fonz will say some shit that's like, damn, y'all niggas definitely not friends after that. He will say that shit, and he don't give a fuck. That's what make Geechee threatening. That's what make a lot of these battle rappers dangerous. I feel like Av is only here to prove he can rap better. He's not here to like fuck you up and say something that's going to cross the line. And I think that might be the wow factor that he missing. Like, if you're not going to perform, bruh, say some shit this nigga going to have to think about after. He's not going to want to shake your hand when this shit over. Fuck, we know you're going to rap better. So I think that might be it, bruh.
Yeah. Is y'all happy now? We made it through Summer Madness. Let's get to the slow transition.
Right. So where are we starting? Because we got the instructions. Are we gonna
I don't read the instructions to nothing.
All right, is
there anyone in particular you want to talk about that?
I only saw the Say and See No Battle. I only saw the Say and See No Battle. And
that's the battle where the security guard pushed the one guy.
Yeah.
I ain't see that.
Pack it up, security man.
You be doing a lot. That dude be doing a lot.
You was doing a lot. You look like a cornball. You look stupid.
That shit is extra.
Like, do you know what type of event you're securing right now? Why did you push somebody into somebody else? Like, why was you talking so much shit? You're a corny nigga, bro. That shit was so corny. Oh my god.
If you ARP, you gotta kind of either right in that moment, like gain control of your event. Like, yo, bro, you doing a lot to my artists right now. Like, they performing, it was a mistake. This wasn't like the niggas meant to push you and cause what just happened. Like, you close you close to the battling. Like, you what you think? Like, you gonna get stepped on.
Bumped the battle rapper, and the battle rapper bumped into the security guard on accident. Right. He took that shit like it was intentional. He like, I told you to stop. Shut your big ass up and go stand over by the door.
This
Put him on door security. He doing too much.
Yo, niggas is literally getting thrown across stage like Uncle Phil with Jazz. This battle rap, bro, it happens in these events. Like, it's getting crazy up there. So you don't understand that. You just need to. It's not for you, bro. No, that shit was extra as fuck for no reason.
First dude
And
had
you
the
stopped
8K.
a whole battle for that shit. Shit was weird. Nonetheless, did y'all watch Excel and Def the Kid? Because I feel like that's how high up we need to start. I didn't see that battle. I was on a draft. No. I heard Excel won. I didn't think he wouldn't. I heard he won the battle. That's what I was seeing on the timeline anyway.
Who won?
Excel. I was seeing he won the battle on the timeline.
Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna talk about this time. I want to see that. I'd rather watch that battle.
I'm not saying who won or didn't. I'm just saying that's what I saw. I don't know what really happened.
Yeah, what about QB versus
RX?
Let's start there. Let's start QB and RX.
RX. Here go your flowers, girl.
Did we miss this or anything before that?
So good.
Nah, we good. Nah. We gonna start here.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Perfect.
RX, you did good, girl. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect you to rap this well. I didn't. I know that I think we said it in the prediction. She does have a good pen. And I thought she came out cooking. But what we gotta address is gotta be a little more precise. And she need to be a little, like I was saying about Ad, you need to be a little bit more threatening. You just sound like you up there rapping and it's fucking great. But you need something else.
The conviction is not there, mama. It's not there.
Something isn't. Something, just a slight little hint is off here. But you did good. Don't get me wrong. Bo, did you have QB or RX winning this?
Hold on, I'm trying to finish my pizza. Well, I
got no, not Los Lazy in the building.
I was giving y'all a little more time. I got some shit to say, but I got one more piece of this pizza left.
Who you had, Freddie?
My bad. I didn't want to just super like I kind of cut
off low over here.
Were we supposed to rate the event? We're just gonna get right into the battles.
Oh yeah, we gonna rate the event. We gotta rate it.
All right, my bad. Yeah,
10 out of 10. I don't give a fuck about the show off ice. I'm not going to downplay what else happened that night. The rest of the card was elite. I'm gonna give it a bad battle that I enjoyed that hard, nigga.
I'm gonna give it a 9. I give it a high rating.
I ain't gonna lie, I was a little excited. I'm gonna say 9 too. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
I'm gonna keep it going. It's a 9.
It was a 9.5. It was pretty fucking close to just. It was a classic type of night. Like nigga was having great battle, not good battle, great battle after great battle after great. It was just good.
Even the battle was good, man. It was just like, okay, this is still like a great battle.
And the instruction battle, even though we're not really like getting into the whole details, it's a long episode. That's why. But the instruction battles wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't bad. It was good. Back and forth. I just don't know them niggas enough to really, I was listening to the bars. I wasn't really paying attention who they was. But yeah, for the most part, they was straight. And the intermission, it was only one extra extended like intermission. Like, bro, what the fuck is going on in the event?
Oh, it was like, people in the event. Shout out to what's shorty name? Jaina, the new media shorty. She was in the venue. She said it's not a bad battle that happened this whole night. Damn. She was in the room, and there was a few people that's on the timeline saying, "Yo, this was a great night for battle rap. Like all the battles was good." And I'm like, I don't doubt it. Even the under, when I pulled up J Slash and Riggs, them niggas was cooking. Like I started there, and it was only Head Ice and Show Off for me was like, I don't know what the fuck happened in here. The rest of it, like, yo, bro, this is a perfect fucking card. You got all the energy you should have gotten for $75. It did not miss.
Yeah, shout out and 2 battles living up to what the hype was behind it, like Calico and Goods that been supposed to happen years ago. That shit could have easily been a stinker. It was a good battle. Yes.
Where's Jay Snow at? Because he was talking hella shit.
Verb and A Ward, even though it was a lot of hype behind it, good promo, it could have been a stinker as well, to be honest. And it was a really, really, really good battle. B Magic and Arts was a really good battle, and it was a surprise battle. The main event was good. Ill Will went off. I feel like Hitman made a huge improvement from his last battle to this one, just with just better. He still talked about his money the whole time, but he did find a way to kind of do it a little bit better.
Not mad at
QB and RX was a good battle. RX first 2 rounds, I see she get in there. Like, we can see that when you rap like that, it's much better than that third. That third was going back into her old bag. But I feel like every battle on the main part of the card was good as well. Like, come on now. Hey, we got us a 9. We gave it a 9. No stream issues. Like, no random mic issues. You know what I could take a point off about is that crowd in there was not. What the fuck was y'all doing, bro? What was y'all doing in the blue room? Why did so many people, so many battlers have to keep telling y'all to shut the fuck up? What was y'all doing?
The St. Louis part of the night was the worst. It was, I'm not going to lie. And I don't want to, maybe I'll just wait. I'll save it for when we get to those battles. But let me say this. It's a tweet out here on my timeline. And I'm for the tweet and the retweet. Yoshi went on the timeline and said, "Oh, I need QB next." I ain't mad at it. ARP,
and then Caution said she want RX. So
I ain't mad at it.
Book those. Mm-hmm.
Put it. Get a female card going. I don't care. Hey, listen, Chrome, you take the battle. I don't give a fuck who book it. Both of them battles, I'm for. That's all I'm trying to say. And I love when energy like that, because this what we were saying about Jerry West. You need to rap good so that people want to battle you. This is what happens when you get 2 good battlers performing and having a good battle together, and then the people watching it go, I can kick that bitch ass. And then they tweet some shit about it, and they want to rap. That's what we looking for. So, yes, we got the outcome we wanted. No matter who you got winning that battle, I ain't gonna lie, I think I had QB. But at the end of the day, it don't matter. I still want to see both of them battle again soon versus these fucking people, if that's what it is. Shout out to them. They had a good battle.
I had the battle 1-1 going into the third. I thought QB got the first. I thought RX second was incredible. I thought she got that round clear. She went fucking crazy in that second. I had a 1-1 going into the third, and I think the third was both of their latest rounds, but RX, she kind of lost her pocket, and she was struggling to get through that third, boy. She was doing a little nervous laugh after every ball. You know that shit where you just like,
yeah, kind of nervous. She always be doing. That's what I'm saying. She got her old bag. Them first 2 rounds, her second was so much. Her first was really fucking good, but her second was so much better. I'm like,
she was wild.
I'm like, she's going crazy in this second, but then it was a huge drop off in the third round. And I feel like she converted back over to like her old style, like whatever you was doing in that second round, whatever you did to write that and rehearse and practice, that works for you, RX, and you need to tap back into that and keep that same type of energy. It worked well, and that's the type of shit that I've been saying that you need to work on, which is that performance, being confident, having a strong performance, having the crowd control, the confidence, and everything like that. So I had the battle 2-1. I had QB first and third, RX with the second, but I didn't have it like super duper clear. I did feel like QB second was good though.
Yeah, she had a little she had a little glitch in the first, and I remember saying, man, I hope this don't cost her the battle because this first was pretty fucking good. And it's like, I didn't think that she was going to have any more moments like that, but that third it started sliding downhill. And I was like, yeah, that's it. That'll do it. So I had QB, but don't get it fucked up. I want to see RX battle more. I think I got her on my females list, the battles I wanted to see this year. I still want to see her battle KCJ. I think that would be fire. And I hope somebody find the time to book that because that's gonna be a goodie, man. I think that battle it'll do some numbers. I like it. I like the energy behind it if they get booked.
How y'all feel about and I'm not mad at. I mean, obviously, I'm not mad at RX that she reps, being Latino or Latina and also half black. But how do y'all feel about the Spanish she does in her Y'all fucking with it?
All right. When she opened up speaking Spanish, and Lord knows I don't know what the hell she was saying, but for me, I think that's cool. But you got to know what room you in. I get repping who you are and carrying the same energy everywhere. That's fire. Nothing against that. But when you on the West Coast and you rapping in front of the niggas in Cali, I expect them to fuck with that way more. But you in Atlanta, this ain't that room. So it wasn't a lot. It's not like she rapped the whole first round in Spanish. I'm not trying to say that, but it's like you lose the crowd out the gate for niggas who don't know what you just said. And we don't know that feel. We not from Cali. We not Hispanic. We don't know the energy behind like to give you support in what you just said. So we can't root for it as much. But, shout out to you if you want to rep your shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I don't mind it. I don't think it's something I don't think it's something that she needs to do consistently or I don't know. I just feel like
Cortez is famous for that. He tried to get a little sofrito and all that shit off in his rounds, and it's just like we ain't mad at it when he do it, and he do the merengue and all that shit, and he do the cha-cha and he get into his bag. I mean, we fuck with it, but if you're gonna do it, I mean, I guess like you just said, be consistent with it. At least we'll know to expect it every time, or you're gonna get to it. Don Marino sure had Mexican bars, so he ran with the theme. So
I think I like what you said more, though. I think you need to read know when it's a good time to do it, and
you're not in Compton right now.
You didn't need that shit yesterday, RX. I ain't gonna lie, you didn't need it.
You didn't need that. What's out there?
So we all had QB winning.
I had QB. Clear.
Good battle though. Really, really good battle.
On to the next one. Then it was who was it? Hold on, let me find a card, Lord.
Hold on, let me get it together.
It wasn't these ones. Was it? That's what I was wondering. Was it the surprise battle?
I don't know, but
we rocking with the surprise battle. It was a surprise battle. Beat Magic and Ars.
Fire.
Beat motherfucking Magic.
It's over, Rob.
Listen.
This shit was so
it was Head Ice and Show Off. It was Head Ice and Show Off.
No, not the negativity.
Thank you, Jason. I appreciate you. Shout out to the Stuck Battle Round.
Oh, no. He tried to skip it. Niggas did not let it go. Damn.
Oh, boy, the AO battle of the year.
Yep, bruh. We said pause so many times during this event. Like, the counter was well over 100. Like, it was crazy.
But this battle...
the whole event, but this battle specifically, like they was on they had a sonic turbo boost with the amount of pause-worthy references. Like it was just a lot happening. This nigga Head Ice was like, "Tell me this don't say you was asking a man for some head." I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" I'm like, "This is super freaky. What is going on?"
Gay for glancing, but you ain't gay for writing that shit. Like,
he said gay behind you, pumping you up.
Oh my god,
that shit was crazy.
I'm crazy. He looked behind Show Off. Looked like he was looking at his ass. I'm like, what is he looking at? Why is he behind him like that? Oh, brother.
It's still questionable if folding a nigga legs up is part. Like it was a lot of things being said.
Y'all was habitually line stepping with the pause shit. Yes, I ain't gonna lie. And Show Off had a whole bunch of fucking pause shit too. Like, I don't know. Niggas just be feeling like I'ma just rap what I want, say what I want, because I don't do the pause thing. But it's like, yo, bro, after a certain point, you do gotta know that some of the shit you saying sound blatantly crazy. Like, it's not like, I hope niggas don't pause it.
Pumping up a nigga standing behind him or whatever. That shit is insanity. Bro, what? This nigga said, pulled his phone out his pocket and said, "Look at these messages you asking this nigga for head." Whatever. Like, why are you saying this?
No, it wasn't you. But you was gay for glancing. Like, bro, you wrote
that shit. Then what the fuck does it make you for writing it? If he gay for looking, What the fuck do it make you?
Shit was in your phone, bro. You wrote the shit in your phone. Like
Head Ice did have a lot of pause moments, but I will give him credit for me always trying to be like, I just don't understand what this nigga be rapping about.
He said he was gonna kill a nigga, then miss him. That was a good one.
When he said, "I'm the type of nigga that'll kill you and still miss you." I thought that was
so
fire.
Crazy. That was one of the best bars of the night. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that was one of them lines of the night. Not just the battle, the night. Like I really fucked with that. But bro, y'all really was just doing a lot in this battle. And then like in between when it wasn't some pause shit, it was like the stuff you was rapping. It's just like I don't know what y'all niggas is talking about right now. I don't even understand the energy behind it. And I'm gonna blame New York. Y'all got a lot of rappers that just get on stage and be rapping a lot of shit, and only New York niggas understand that shit. And you just be like, what are y'all rapping about?
If a nigga come popping out from behind you,
hey,
why the fuck would he be doing that?
Shit.
Why would he do that?
Nah,
them niggas pumping you up.
Show off said I'm a boss. What do you say? I can tell my phone what to do or something. Like, bro, okay, you got Siri. Good for you.
He said it wouldn't happen like the letter 4 or some stupid shit.
Like the letter 4, yeah.
And we took the next 2 minutes. Like, well, the letter 4 isn't.
Yeah, we
really...
stopped listening to the battle to talk about it. We was like,
fam, what the like, first of all, 4 is not a letter. And then, like, I knew somebody's gonna come with the smart shit. Like, that's the point.
That's the whole point. But bro, nah, that battle wasn't good.
It
wasn't. I have me losing. Nobody won.
It was so bad that it was entertaining. Like, that's how bad it was.
I'm gonna continue to say this. When you book Head Ice, I'm gonna be mad. I am. Because I don't understand Head Ice. I didn't go to school during the Harlem Renaissance. I can't relate to them niggas that age. I don't know what they talking about. So you start rapping that shit, I'm out.
He said Show Off will have a mouth abortion.
What? I missed that one.
No, I did hear that. I remember that.
Nah, somebody said butt sex. No lie. I heard butt sex, bro.
All right, let's go ahead. We time to talk about the next battle. We gotta go.
Yo,
Arson B Magic was there to save the day. And that very moment, the bat signal hit the sky, and those fellows came out onto the stage and really put on a really good battle. I honestly thought this was going to be like a stinker and then like a stinker right after. Like ours is so unpredictable.
Yeah, he's super unpredictable, but I'm
as soon as you hear ours, you like, no.
Surprise.
Huge B-Magic fan, bro. I always loved B-Magic.
He did. His rounds is just way too short. He need at least another 30 to 45 seconds.
I don't, okay. Because the battle was so short, like the whole battle was just quick. I don't know if maybe they was only prepared to only write a minute and a half, and ours just was like, fuck that, I'm a rap. Because I feel like no way B Magic intentionally wrote 90-second rounds, and ours was rapping 2 to 3 minutes.
I think he wrote 60 seconds. I think B Magic wrote 60 seconds of material and two slogans in there.
Like I just feel like it's no way if the differential was that great of a distance between each other.
It was differentiating. I can tell you that. I was differentiated like a motherfucker.
Like Art's doing a whole Summer Madness battle right now, and this nigga is doing a 1-rounder. What are we
to be honest?
right here?
If they was, to be honest, if they was like agreed to like a time limit, you know, Art's not really good with that. So like his 90-second round's gonna automatically be 2 minutes, almost 3. Like, that's just how he.
Arsenal's rounds was that long? I ain't gonna lie. I just
he clearly out-rapped him at every round time wise. Like it wasn't close.
Yeah, of course.
In comparison to how.
Yeah.
In comparison to how Ars normally rap, those rounds was short for an Ars round. Like that,
okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like they might have did agree on like a little time limit, but Ars don't write short rounds. So that was short in comparison to his normal long, like 8-minute, 9-minute round.
He could write 10 minutes of filler, no problem. On the
no problem. And
but he was bombing in this battle, bro. Ars really was in this fucking battle, and I see people saying, all right, I'm going to just get this out the way. That way you can understand where I'm coming from for the rest of this episode. Listen, that's what I'm gonna say. I'm not here to tell you who won or lost the rest of these battles. I'm only here to talk about the shit I liked about the battles because I liked all of them. So if you listening for me to tell you, nah, B Magic lost or Arts, I don't even give a fuck about. I enjoyed all these battles.
Yeah, it was really good battles.
All right, I'm sorry to disappoint if you're waiting for the winners.
Yeah, it was
so up for me because I definitely had a winner.
You had,
no, it's cool though. Do your thing. I ain't tripping, but
go ahead,
not
Lo.
for
I'm
me.
sorry, I cut you off, Lo. What'd you say?
It was fire.
I said, who'd you have winning? Because that's how I kind of feel like Arson B Magic was it was like a good battle. Like I was expecting to be a stinker, and it was good. And I didn't call a winner. I just was like, oh man, that was really good. Great guys.
I'm not mad if you don't have a winner. I think what Fat Boy said, he's like, I'm not calling a winner for the rest of the That's why I was just like, damn. But I had B Magic winning this battle, but I'm not like I wouldn't argue with anybody who had art or anybody who can't call a winner because the battle was that close and it was that fire. All 3 rounds from both of them. That was a fucking great, unexpected battle. That shit was fire.
Art said something about him and his niggas, all the niggas he came with to the event was cons, and they pulled up on Con Air or some shit like, yo, bro, Art was cooking yesterday, bro. He was
third. I had B Magic up 2-0, even like I said, even though it was super close, but I was like, come on, Art. This battle is so fire. I don't want it to be a 30. Like I don't want it to feel like it's a 30. And he got that third round clear to me. I think Arsenal that his third round was like, all right, perfect.
The resurgence of B Magic is like always like right on the line. He's so close to really just like, nah, B Magic is somewhere in the top 20 for Cody. If he really just take more opponents and take battles that we really gonna want to see, bro, B Magic is still really good, dog. He is still fire. And this is what we talked about with Av. Like B Magic and Nitty have mastered the art of I'm only gonna say what I need for you to get what the punch is, why you should get the punch. That's it. I'm not saying no more than that. And that
the references will be elite.
50 fucking punches, all good ones, and then say Tom and walk away. I don't understand how everybody else can't do that, but this nigga shout out to Magic, bro. You still can rap like that, my nigga.
Very
different cadences and flows, punches still be fire. Like he's still one of them. I wish he just took more battles, bigger battles.
Dutch, did you call a winner?
I missed the B Magic Arts battle.
One more thing. Hold on, one more thing. It was fire to see. I think I tweeted this. It was fire to see Verb standing behind B Magic because Verb, Hitman, and Ill as a unit have taken a lot of criticism for not supporting B Magic over the years. If you're new here, then you're not gonna get what I'm saying. But they took a lot of heat over the years for y'all never support B Magic, and he from St. Louis. He not one of them. He not from where they from.
I didn't even realize that, bro.
But at the same time, you saw Verb standing behind B Magic, and I was like, wow, I noticed it immediately. Like, whoa, Verb is because when you watch the battle. A-Ward even mentioned how you don't support B Magic or you never stand behind him, and like, yo, you said it at the wrong time because he definitely did today. So that was different. I fucked with that. Like St. Louis as a unit.
I knew of that, but to be honest, it didn't even like register that it happened yesterday. I didn't realize it. So that is fire because
they
supporting B Magic. They from St. Louis, but you said they're not from the same area?
Yeah, they're not from I'm guessing they not from this. Like they all grew up together and know each other like growing up, and I understand why all 3 of them hang. But B Magic clearly is not one of them. He a whole Crip and shit. He don't rock the St. Louis shit with them or none of that. So it's like I get it. Clearly they're not from the same part of town, but they could always have supported B Magic. He from where y'all from.
Yeah, facts.
So it's weird that it never really was a thing.
Yeah.
That was a great battle, bro. I don't even furthermore, I don't really have a winner per se, simply because I need to rewatch it, like to really call a winner. I just was enjoying the battle. It was good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a nice little addition to the card. They could have honestly. That's one of them ones that could have also on this card been a stinky battle. So
that's a surprise battle too. Sure, they didn't have that much time to write, but
good call, Adam.
Good call.
Good call.
That shit worked out.
So then that brought us back
gonna make
from
me
the
mad
dead.
next time. I already know. He gonna make me mad the next time.
Ars on a two game winning streak. He was the only super fire one in the 3-on-3, and now this. So
Yeah. Maybe he need that break. Like a lot of these battle rappers probably really need a break.
Well, however Dutch was saying, you know, the streets needed a body.
Yes, they did.
And Mr. Big K was here to provide that for us. Ill Will versus Big K.
The dog
not Young Ill. I don't know if I said Ill Will. Young Ill versus Big K.
Wow.
Champion of the year.
Listen, Young Ill, you walked out on this stage prepared to rap your fucking heart out, nigga. He was rapping his little heart out, man. And I realized, and this tell you all you need to know. The energy that Verb got during his battle, the energy that Hitman got during his battle, it's nothing but St. Louis in that motherfucker. And in Young Ill's first round, you could hear a fucking pin drop half the time. They wasn't even like, yo, your whole fucking city is here, and they're not reacting to your first. You're not really saying a lot, bruh. It's a lot of mythical ass, hypothetical ass stories and tales you telling that don't really mean nothing towards Big K or your opponent. And it's just like, what are you doing up here? What are you rapping about?
I think Ill is the original. Sorry to cut you off real fast. I think he's the originator, or like one of the original ones of the shit that like Lou Castro and Jerry West does. It's like the funny but still lyrical. It might be a bar, but yeah, I think he's the OG of that. But it wasn't working. My bad. Go ahead, Fat Boy.
No, but it just simply. I knew then halfway through his first, I tweeted it like, yo, he rapping his heart out, but he finna die. Because there was no way Big K was about to rap anything less than what you just said in this first. And this not it, bro. And I watched you lose every fucking round. Now, I will say, in the third, I'm sure some people gave him the third. And shout out to Ben Swayze, because he'll tell you, y'all niggas giving participation awards. Like, the nigga finally had a good round, and y'all just gonna give him that one. But if you gave him that round, fine. But he lost clear. We're not doing that. This is not a competition that maybe he won. He lost.
When Fat Boy said like Ill, he was so quiet in his first. Big K shook the room within like 10-15 seconds of his first round. Like 1-0.
He was standing there looking like, damn, I'm getting cooked.
Yeah, he drunk all that water. He had another one after that. Like, yo, bro,
he did. He drunk 3 full water bottles during that battle.
Bro, he was killing that water. Like,
he was like, "Woo, it's hot in this room. Y'all not hot?
Ain't nobody else thirsty. It's just me. I'm parched. Only
just
me.
You, bro."
Yeah.
Verb was
kidneys was failing. You dehydrated, nigga.
Verb was also standing there in support of Young Ill. He was rocking back and forth like he was trying to power my dog up. I'm like, he's dying. It's over.
If you notice, he wasn't doing all that pacing as the battle went on. He was standing very fucking still. The longer that battle went on, it's like, yeah, my son, he ain't. It's like, are you letting Verb and them hear your material before these battles? Because there's no way y'all told this nigga this was it. There's no way. Not the shit that Verb wrote, and then you heard what he had, and you ain't tell that nigga, like, this ain't it. Ain't no fucking way. There's no way they heard that shit. It's impossible.
Oh my god, dog! He was drinking that water so crazy. Wow, dog.
After every punchline, nigga took a sip. Like, he just was like, hydration.
Yeah. Big K with an easy 30. Then he told Hitman.
Hold on. Before I heard Freddie say the Cody talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sound like
that's what I was about to bring up.
He's trying to put
what he said?
Easy, him in the easy situation, right? But he also he said he already got two dots on his resume. He wanted to have 2 people from St. Louis, and he called out Hitman during the
stream.
Yep.
Hey,
Not during the battle. Not during the battle. During the intermission.
The interview. I heard at the end of his third, he had an easy bar, didn't he? Or a shot at easy in his third round?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he was to get an easy battle and a Hitman battle this year,
that man try to win Cody for real.
Yeah, but here's the problem with that. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hitman not gonna
even if Big K get Hitman, he can't lose to either one. Like if you lose the Hitman and then you have a debatable with Easy, that's cool. But what can happen is you can't get smoked by Easy, because at that point, I don't think it matter what happened in the Hitman battle. You lost to the nigga that ain't got no losses this year. And you on his resume as a win. So you can't lose the Easy. And I saw it. My dog Easy, he said on the timeline, yo, that ain't enough for me, bro. You gonna have to rap better than that. You wanna battle me? That ain't it. I ain't gonna lie. But he did just enough to beat Young Ill. It wasn't like he smoked him, but he won. That wasn't the best Big K we've seen this year. That was a light version, bro.
I wouldn't say that.
That was a lighter version of the ones the smoke he gave A Ward and the smoke he gave Mook and them. They're like, yo, bro, that wasn't the same level of rap.
I don't know. He went crazy in that.
He went crazy on them niggas.
He went crazy in the first though.
Yeah. Like
I feel like for what? Yeah, like that's what I get what you're saying, Freddie. Like for Ice Pack, like kind of like his return, like it's not much you can. But I feel like what he could do with I still feel like he smoked dog. They in the comments over here on YouTube saying that Young L got the second.
What? Niggas is lying.
No, it's two.
And if you feel like lying, that's cool.
It's two people in here actually that said Ill second and third. That second was debatable. Ill got the third.
He guaranteed they from St. Louis.
What?
I guarantee
got the third. Here go another person. Ill got the third.
I said that. If y'all feel like he got the third, I ain't even tripping. He had a good third.
Well, that's cool.
But he won this battle.
The second is fucking. That's an abomination, bro. Y'all gotta be from St. Louis. Ain't no fucking way you got that second round.
Yeah, type in the chat where you from right now, nigga. Don't even try to lie either, because, bro, there's no way. There's not no way. I didn't give him that second.
I was gonna say they gave him the third, but she said second. Like there ain't no
second and third. Come on, bro.
Either way, Big K won that battle. Y'all
Big K won.
That was a smoke
out. Next battle on the card.
The best battle you could ask for, with all the back and forth and whether we like the energy that Verb was doing towards A Ward or not.
No,
the battle lived up to the hype, bro.
It's Goods and Calico next.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Niggas let me get that shit off. I don't want to talk.
You don't want to talk about this battle? This battle
it was good.
Fire.
This was a good battle.
This battle was fire. I don't know if I was
not the battle. It's just I'm about to give this his props. I don't care. All right, fuck it. All right. Good. I did it in the beginning of the show, so I got you. Goods. For all the hell I give you, you did good here, kid. I ain't gonna lie. I'm proud of you. You rapped really well. You said a lot of good things. I'm gonna tell the truth. I think some of it was a little OBC, little outdated shit, but I know Goods for that's what he be doing, bro. The whole just as an example, he did the whole something like, I wanted to spend time with a girl, she gave me head. It was a brainstorm. Like, that's old as fuck, my nigga. There's no way you didn't hear people say that before. It's no way. It's an old reference. It's like he good for that. But he did have some moments in his battle that I fuck with. And the way he talked about money now is the same way I've been saying before. It's not the talking about money that's the problem. Are you writing good bars about money? Mm-hmm. And that be the issue. Is it fire when you say it? Or are you just telling us that you make a lot of money and this would it be like to be you? We don't care. We don't give a fuck. So say something creative and say something clever. I thought he did good. This was a good battle. Like I said earlier today, I think the issue for a lot of people is, do you believe the angle that Calico brought to the table? Do you believe in the white man angle? Because if you don't, I could see you saying Goods won, and I wouldn't be mad for you saying that. Right. But if you believe what Calico was saying, and shout out to Cal, he said on the timeline, it's crazy. It's crazy that y'all rather just not believe me that I'm telling the truth because y'all like the battle rapper that I battled against or whatever he said, right? So it's like, all right, well, if Cal's saying he's telling the truth, I don't have no reason to think he wouldn't be. But my thing is, where's the picture, bro?
Yeah.
If you see a white man, there's no way you don't show us who you think you found. And Goods wasn't saying I don't know what he's talking about. He's saying I don't know him. I didn't realize that. So I guess he's talking about his father, saying I don't know him. I don't know who he is. So if that's what he's sticking to, then I guess.
Right. I think exactly. Like first of all, I had Calico winning, and
right.
I ain't gonna lie. Like I would say this live. Whether the angle was true or not, it didn't really matter to me live because I'm like, nah, Calico is running with this angle and he got some shit for Goods.
He was cooking, yeah.
He was cooking with the white angle. And he did it. The whole first round was basically about it. And then once the second round started, he started with it, but he didn't continue with it. You know what I'm saying? Like he kind of just like, he had little shots here and there with the white shit in the second and third, but he completely went another route the next two rounds. But he did make sure to keep reminding y'all that Goods is half white, I guess. But he fired with it. The angle, the way he put it together was fire. He has shit. But yeah, I like one other thing. Goods, I didn't think his approach was gonna be like this. I thought it was gonna be the opposite. I felt like he knew Calico was the trap, the street dude, and I thought Goods was gonna come in here and, you know, the legal money. Like, yeah, the trapping shit is cool.
He took that business loan out, that boy. What he
said? Bought bricks. He took a business loan out and bought a brick, loan.
He bought a brick.
Like, Goods was on his shit. Like I didn't expect that, and his energy too. Goods is usually real calm, delivery real smooth and shit. He was turned up. He was on his trying to be on his twerk shit or something. Like his vocal projection was up there. He was wild. Vocal projection.
I'm trying to find.
I have paused twerk shit because I don't know.
Oh, okay. On his twerk. Yeah, yeesh. Good catch. That's definitely. But yeah, he was good for fire at the end of the day. This battle was super fire.
Yeah, it was good. The battle didn't. It's been a lot of those battles that we anticipated for a very long time, and it's just kind of like, we could have went without that. And I know a lot of people looked at this battle and probably said that, you know, beforehand, like, yeah, we can kind of go without that because it's that expectation that it's just not going to be that good. And this one was good enough that I'm sure once it drops on YouTube, it's going to get rewatches. Like, it's a good rewatch.
This was my line of the night. I know that the head ice line was fire, but Calico said, we got beef down the street, so we cop heat because it costs more to move. Nigga, pack it up, Goods. You didn't say nothing like that yesterday. I don't care how good you rap.
No, what was that said about the umbilical and the 850 whatever that shit?
Yeah, he said something like, you come in here rapping about your credit score that was pitiful, knowing you came out with a high credit score when they cut the umbilical, something like that.
Oh my god,
nigga, because he got a wife.
Listen, I said this on the timeline. Calico convincingly that we know that Goods is a Negro, and that nigga got a white daddy now. Like,
yeah, he's white as hell.
He even said at the end, he said that it's a real little slick line. He'd be like, when he found out Goods business wasn't black owned. Like, this motherfucker is crazy. I don't listen. Goods is a Negro. That's it.
You see this picture in the Discord, low? What you think about this?
That is not good.
Heck?
Calico is
you told him you sent me the shoes a year later. You're gonna send me a size 11, knowing I wear a size 12. That's why I'm here to take the soul out. That shit was fire, my nigga.
That too, yeah.
That was fire.
Oh, God.
It was a good battle.
Now,
it was fire, Rio. Shut the fuck up.
I feel like it's a chance I could watch this back and feel like Goods won.
Me too. Me too.
I thought Calico. I got Calico winning on the first watch, but I felt like Goods did so good. He had so many good moments. I could definitely go back and be like, I don't know, Goods might have got this, but I gotta rewatch it.
Back this morning? Am I tripping?
Nah.
So we gave DNA earlier.
No, when you left, what the fuck? Dutch had turned on the first round.
Oh, I'm about to say I don't remember watching it.
I'm like, damn, we did watch this battle. Fat boy, I'm like, that boy drunk.
So earlier, we gave DNA props for, you know what I'm saying, like coming out and saying, yo, Jerry got that W. Congrats to him. What I liked about after this battle is when they were interviewing Goods, and he, you know, they brought it up, you know, with the white angle. Right. Goods didn't say, nah, I won this battle because, you know, his fake angles, you know, like y'all respect that. He said, no, my dad is not white. He said Calico did that shit so fire, like it was fire.
That like, my daddy white now.
Yeah,
no, your father white
his
now.
Battle rap, like he respected it, and he didn't try to say, you know, he didn't try to convince the culture that because it's a fake angle they shouldn't fuck with it. He like, nah, he killed it. It was entertaining. He was fired. Like, fucked with it. So shout out to Goods for that.
I'm tweeting it right now. Goods father definitely white now.
Yeah, I got me winning that battle. I ain't calling no winner. I really want to watch it all the way through again just to be fair, because I'm not mad if y'all say Goods won. I'm not. I think he did really well.
Boy, like Goods was fire if she's saying she can't call a winner.
Yeah, so I liked it a lot. It was a good battle. Shout out to them for not letting us down. We ain't cringe. I ain't cringe one time during the
Jay Smo. They didn't let us down. You told us this might be the stinkiest battle ever.
I was worried.
Yeah, Jay Smo. They had a good battle. Shout out to you though.
And then the next battle.
You know how rare it is for a battle to get super duper hyped and it exceed expectation.
Did y'all see A-Ward on the timeline talking to me? If anybody follows me, did y'all see that? Then I was listening to his space and he was like, "Hey Lola, you got me losing to A-Ward." And then he said a whole bunch of other stuff that was unnecessary. I'm not gonna repeat it here on the show.
Verb said that to you?
Show.
Yeah, Verb was talking. Yeah. He was cussing Low out on the space.
He was cussing me out on the space, and he was saying a whole lot of other stuff because I tweeted that it was insane to say that A-Word was gonna lose. But my whole thing is like, why I can't never give a prediction without, you know,
never,
like this,
never.
That's why I don't give my predictions on the timeline that often no more. Because low 2 years ago, I would have packed A-Verb up real bad. Like it would have got real crazy on the timeline. I'm much better now. I didn't call him none of the words that I normally would have called him. That would have got my page suspended off there that I can't say up here on YouTube. I did well.
You be having St. Louis battlers press, Low.
Bruh, you understand? I'm like, I said.
I'm about to buy Low. I know what Low getting for Christmas from me. You know how they take the American flag and then fly it upside down as a sign of distress, right? They do that. You getting a Cardinals hat with the upside down logo. That's what you get.
Oh, that's fire.
You getting that for Christmas, bro. I'm going to find somebody that got that, and you getting one of them, bro. Because you anti-St. Louis after yesterday.
At this point, but I will say this because I'm not no hater. Just like I told all the Verb supporters on my post that was just going crazy, like, that Verb that I seen last night was the best Verb that I have seen for 3 rounds in years.
Yes.
In years.
Facts.
Like, even if you think he's been good in some of his most recent battles and you might have think he won, this Verb, I'm talking about down to the material. His material was good. He didn't just rap good. That was the loudest showtime he's gotten since when has that damn showtime been loud?
Remember Ben used to criticize and say the nigga don't finish his own showtime. He don't say
because
it. He didn't even say it right.
3-minute rounds.
3D. So it's like he just chopped the shit all the way down to nothing. Like, bro, you don't say your own slogan no
They
more?
don't say it because the crowd's supposed to finish it, but they never do because nothing sweet coming after it. But this time the crowd was they was in
that bitch.
They was in their dog. They was in their dog. Like they was tapped in, and obviously we know it was a lot of St. Louis people there or whatever. Verb earned majority of the cheers that he got last night, in my opinion. It was some things that I was like, what the fuck is you talking about, Verb? It was a few of them for me, but I feel like for the most part he did really, really good. I'm not mad at y'all saying Verb won. However, I did just watch that battle back, and he did not get that first round, kids.
He didn't. He didn't get the first round.
He did not get the first round. That first round, listen, A-Ward, the freestyling in the middle of the round and so quickly this happened, and then you immediately with the freestyle about the words spelled backwards being the same, and you having two right there on the spot. My dog, the skill set in that, you know what I'm saying? A freestyle not gonna always hit, but just the fact that you could do that so quickly, it's just really good. It's really good.
It's so risky, bro.
Glock 40 on your bitch ass.
Oh God, that shit broke the room. Like that shit was crazy. And I see a lot of people like, oh, just because he cussed, it was crazy. Like y'all gotta. I was gonna say something crazy.
Yeah,
get a sense of humor, bro. Like get like relax. Like
not only that, if you pay attention and you go look up that bar, then you revisit. If you go look up the verse that he referenced in the Bible, and then you go re-listen to it, it's layers. It's layers there. So it also make it even more fire that it's layered in that sense. Then he jumped into he was just putting freestyles wherever he wanted to in them 3 rounds. Like he would just freestyle about something.
Bag, bro. Like this battle it made me realize how much I miss grudge matches. You know, like we don't get those a lot. A lot of battles nowadays, it's just random. It's he's doing good. Like this shit was personal.
It was exciting.
It just
and it didn't have, even though it was personal, it didn't go to like that weird part of personal where they get to doing too much. It's a lot of oversharing, going into your background, too much type of stuff. Like they kept it bars for the most part. A-Ward didn't go off into no whole weird you a white boy angle type thing. Like he had some material in there spread about, but it wasn't like he didn't just go on and on and on and on and on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he did really fucking good. I'm not no hater, so don't never be in my mentions on your kneecaps, dick sucking your fave, because I tell the truth over here. These niggas winning or losing don't make or break my spirit. Nigga.
That's the point. Every time. It's not about
I'm here to see a good
I'm gonna
battle.
sleep better at night if I go on the show and say Verb lost. I don't win nothing for that shit. I don't even care. If he won, I'm gonna say he won. Like, stop doing that.
Like, it's never that serious. Battle rap is so much more fun. I promise y'all, battle rap is so much more fun when you stop being invested in the fact that you think somebody cool. I'm friends with them, or I'm this my fave. Like now you fighting for your life every time they go up there and be asked, or it be debatable.
But you know what it be, low? Sometimes it be they'll get like a message from their favorite battle rapper, or they'll follow them or something like that. And they be so scared to go against them that they think the battle rapper gonna not like them. Like, nigga, they don't even know you personally to give a fuck whether you living or breathing today. Like, y'all niggas be too invested in caring about these battle rappers being cool with you or whatever you think it is. Like, it's not that serious, bro.
You can dick suck all day, and as soon as the first time you say you don't like them, they still gonna be mad. So it don't matter. It don't. You could be 5 years into your dick sucking, 5 solid years where you dick sucked and never said a single fucking bad thing. That motherfucker choking all 3 rounds. You acknowledge it. Not even say the nigga lost. They're gonna tell your mom to suck their dick. I've seen it happen so many times and block you. You're not shit.
Yeah. It's a few battlers that gave me my start in media, gave me interviews and shit when I just started in this shit that
Crip, I'll block you out this motherfucking chat.
like they don't fuck with me now because I might have said they lost. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so weird. You serious? I can't have an opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like you think just because you gave me my say you won every battle and you fire every battle? Like
I just want to say this about Verb. I think Verb was super aggressive yesterday. All of that, it sounded like he whispering the bars because whatever. It was like it didn't sound like that at all. It was just solid.
Sound like he had a 6-piece from KFC.
Yeah, he had some chicken of some
sort.
Like
he had some fried real chicken.
Yeah, at a minimum, it was that fried cauliflower that they put in barbecue sauce or something. Like, he had something fried. I don't know what it was, but he really was aggressive yesterday, and I just felt like my feeling about it was Verb kind of took it personal. Why, I don't know, but I think he took it personal that the culture might have like been rooting for the white guy. And I understand that that's his energy, but if you think about it, it played into the battle because he really took the white guy, like he really was getting on him about being white for multiple different reasons, or that was a lot of his material was catered towards that. And I think he did. I think he felt like, yo, bro, I'm a Verb around here. I'm a legend around here. Y'all motherfuckers is rooting for the new white guy over me. That might have fueled his fucking fire. I really feel like it motivated him to be like, nah, because he was fine. Look, I tweeted about him losing the A-Ward. I didn't even tag that nigga. I didn't even tag A-Ward in the fucking tweet. He still fucking found it and said something to me. So it's like, clearly he feel a way about people rooting for A-Ward over him in this instance. Like, I just think it bothered him, and it caused him to write up and get angry and have a great fucking battle. And if that's what it takes, I say you lose to every fucking body. I'd rather get a good Verb out of the battle if it mean that much. Fuck it. I'll say it. I'll be the first one to say some shit. Because he was great yesterday.
Ward had a freestyle about something like a folding chair or something.
Yeah, I didn't think that was a freestyle. I feel like that was a pre-written bar. Because so what happened was his microphone got fucked up. And then Verb tried to help him, but the way he started that bar, whatever he said about the folding chair, like it didn't have nothing to do with what just happened. I think that was in the tuck, and if he found a reason to get that off, he just tried to throw that out there. I don't think that was like an on the spot rebuttal.
You said that you were so scared of surf, even your guardian angel ducked.
Yeah, and then Verb seemed to not know a lot of what the fuck this man was talking about yesterday.
Glock 40 on your bitch ass.
He said a nigga got you lost a $400 lawsuit to your mom's. And I ain't gonna lie, he said your father was the first lady. That shit was funny as a bitch. I don't care what nobody say. Your father wanted to be the preacher's wife?
I was kind of lost it.
He didn't know what he was talking about.
Your bitch ass.
I thought he was gonna say your mom was a dyke and your dad was gay. So I didn't know where he was going with that. I'm like, what the fuck going on?
A-Ward had a really good battle. That was definitely a bounce back from the Frack battle because Frack kicked your fucking teeth in. That shit was crazy. Yeah. But you came out swinging yesterday. That was a great battle. I'm so glad we got a good battle out of that because we would have had to really pack y'all the fuck up if this battle was ass. After all that, man, y'all saved yourselves with that one. Cause shout out to Verb, shout out to A-Ward. Thank you for yesterday. That was great.
I'm so mad I didn't get to watch this back before the show today.
Yeah, I think we probably should have watched it again.
That shit was amazing.
Okay, on to the main event.
Real quick, sorry, was this battle tonight? Urban Ward?
Yeah, I think it was the battle of the night, bro. Yeah, and I shout out to Ledge. I think Ledge had it ranked number 2. He had Ill Will and Hitman ranked above it for whatever reason, but I don't think so. I think this was definitely the best battle of the night. A-Ward and Verb. Like they really
Magic
got
and Arsenal was better than Ill Will and Hitman. Wow.
Word?
Yeah.
No, I thought
Lil Girl was cooking.
I like the main event. This whole event was fire, but I like B Magic and Arsenal a little better than Ill Will and Hitman. But we're gonna get into it. We still haven't talked about that, so my bad. I just want to know if y'all thought this was battle tonight or not. So main event.
Illiam William.
Willis the third.
Hitman Holla.
Lil Gerald.
Apparently,
man,
St. Louis finest.
A whole event of fire battles, and then you get to the main event, and you're probably thinking, all right, here we go.
Like the whole night. This about to be the letdown. Here we go.
And look at that, people are still arguing this might be battle tonight. Top 3 battle out of 11.
It was a really great battle as well.
Yep.
I think at some point, history is going to reflect that Ill Will is really one of them niggas. I know we think it now, the people who really follow this, and you know how great he is, how talented he is, but yo, bro, he was so focused yesterday, and you didn't even get the ill will that's like he's throwing a random air ball here and there, or he giving you some weird angle or some weird perspective, or trying to put one thing to another thing and make a bar and do something strange. That nigga was not missing yesterday
at all.
He was rapping so great. I was like, yo, bro, Hitman is kind of wigging, even if he's talking about money or not. Like, Hitman over here, anybody else is probably like, nah, Hitman kicking your ass right now. But Ill Will was so good. He still was up 2-0 to me. By the time we got out of the second, I'm like, he won this battle already. Shout out to Hitman. Bro, Hitman, I can't take nothing away from you, bro. You really one of the greatest, and you got the numbers to prove it, and the accolades and all. Hell, you got the bank account to prove it. You one of them niggas, bro. But Ill Will got you yesterday. I'm sorry.
About you a celebrity to us, but you're not a celebrity to them.
Oh my God, bro! The way he broke that down,
that shit was so good. Cause like in real life, dead ass. Like it's a whole lot of people who don't know who you is at all, but you be trying to flex that shit on us all the time. Nigga, I'm Hitman.
Yo, said you be tweeting Cat Williams and Kevin Hart, and they don't respond.
Yeah, real quick, like yo, that was
but shout out to Hitman because he said, "Yo, you saying that?" But he had a little. I forgot just that fast. He had a rebuttal for that when he came back in his round, and it was fire. It was actually fire when he brought back. But it's like it's just I thought Ill Will was getting you every round, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it was a very light gentleman's to me.
Yeah,
very light, but it was good. It was a great battle.
See, I'm mad. Y'all got to watch this shit, but I had it 2-1. I gave him in the third, I think.
Okay.
We didn't watch this one back. We didn't get a chance to watch this one back.
Yeah, I might feel differently. That's how good it was. I might feel differently on the spin back, but I had Ill Will clear. I thought he won this battle.
Yeah, I had him. Yeah, it was already over by the time it got to the third, in my opinion. But
yesterday was so good for battle, and it's like we got another list of battles and events to go through today.
Yeah,
Kane Baron Gifts is about to go for the moon. Yes, this is the card I want to see, and I gotta fucking go to work, so I can't even stay up and like enjoy the fucking day.
Nitty versus Jazz today,
bruh. Jazz
versus Coffee
I got
today.
So many prayers for you, Jazz. I really hope this go well.
And they dropped the Coffee and Geechee face off this morning. So if y'all haven't watched that, go check it out. I believe it's on the Riot YouTube channel.
Oh, I'm watching that probably as soon as we end this.
We can pull it up on Fonz, but we can I can stream it.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to transition over to that. I just forgot all about it. But this main event was fire, man. It definitely was a perfect ending to a historical night for RBE.
Yeah, it was really good. They put on a very solid event.
It was amazing.
I'm not mad at it. It was very good on paper, and it was executed really well, except for that very long intermission during that one battle, or after that one battle. But anyway, Kane Baron Gifts. Make sure y'all tap into that today. I think it's like 50 coins on Caffeine. They gonna stream it live.
50 coins.
We'll be back next week to talk about battle rap. I'm gonna stream the face off if y'all want to pull up. So,
cool. I got a draft to do. I think it's at 3:00 or 4:00.
Hey, shout out to me. I'm ranked number 4 in my league so far. You know, because I'm really one of them niggas.
But I'm not.
All the cousins that's in the fantasy leagues. I will be posting every week on the Instagram for everybody to see what's going on, so people can, what we talking about, y'all can know who getting their ass kicked in this football shit.
In the first round, I got somebody. I'm gonna kick his ass. You see what I'm saying? It's predicted for me to kick his ass. I'm kicking. This is God's team. In case y'all didn't know, God picked this team. God's team. Low in the ranks.
I ain't gonna lie, that team fire. I'm not gonna hold you. Low did a good job on that draft, bro.
Definitely did.
Hello, Mark City, bitch. Mark City, bitch.
I thought I was number 1, but I'm number 10. Thanks, Lo.
Aaron,
you know what's funny? I was telling Nettie yesterday. I was like, "Yo, Lo is playing fantasy football." Where she was like, "Oh nah, I don't need to be that close to you. Where I had to play just so I can not be left out." Because I told her, I was like, "Well, Lo got left out last year, and we was dead ass just all the way ignoring Lo in the chat and just all somewhere else talking about football." And my girl was just like, "Nah, fuck no, I'm not playing no fantasy football." So shout out to Lo because she in the football this year. We gonna have a good time. Gonna rock out. We're gonna have a good time, bro.
Lo love us. Oh, Lo, we love you.
Yeah. Shout out to Lo, man.
Listen,
any of you motherfuckers ever say anything bad about Lo, I swear to God.
Yeah. Don't let too many of those
really
sweethearts fool you.
Hold on.
Ain't nobody calling Lo sweetheart.
And the last sweetheart a nigga ever gonna get off. You understand? It's the last one. Pack it up, Hitman. Not doing it. No, you lost clear yesterday. I'm saying it again. Talking shit about Lo. What's wrong with you?
And I think he was talking about Lo because he said something in this round. He was like, media say I can't talk about Lo. He still got Lo on his mind.
Goods did that too, though. If you remember, Goods kept saying they said I can't rap. Yeah, I don't know if y'all just listen to New Era because I clearly been saying it. I don't see nobody else saying it. That's the funny part. I see nobody else saying it in media that they can't rap.
Battle Rap's best kept secret, New Era podcast.
Y'all don't gotta listen to us. That's cool. Do your thing. The cousins love us and we love them back. So shout out to them. Shout out to the cousins. Oh, what time is this?
You got more pizza? Damn, I'm hungry now.
No, I did. I'm sorry. I was talking to my neighbor. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My bad.
Extra large pizza. Go in the house and finish.
My bad. They ready to wrap up the show. Okay, so Cane Bearing Gifts episode was great. I mean the events was great. Yeah. So we done. Did everybody do the outro? Boy, we
out. We definitely out. I got one more fantasy draft to do, and then I'm done. I'm ready for the season. I'm tired of this shit. I'm in 8 leagues, and I say I'm only doing 3 this year. Niggas
in 8 leagues, bad boy.
Yeah, this will be the 8th one. And I'm done now.
Yeah, you done spent a lot of money on football.
I'm tired of this shit.
You make a lot of money too, ain't that right, fat man?
Yeah, and you make a lot of money winning the leagues.
You just ain't gonna win the league.
Nothing like fucking closing the year and niggas is sending you fucking $700 and $1,200 at the end of the season. Yeah, shit is fire.
That's nice.
Let's go Ruffins.
I'm about to get a shirt made. That shit every week.
I'm about to be on the show every Sunday in my Ruffins football jersey because I need money. I'm drowning in bills.
Drowning.
Freddie, is we out?
We definitely out of here. RBE. RBE. See y'all next week. Yes.
We is definitely out. Dutch, is we out?
Oh, Dutch been out.
I know Dutch because we 43 minutes past 2:00. That's late. We would have
done for those who wasn't here yesterday when we did we was watching the event. Yo, this nigga Dutch pulled up drunk as a bitch the last 2 battles. He was going crazy.
Yeah, he did.
I don't know.
Had to be off that wine.
I don't know what that was about. Yo, he just pulled up mad obnoxious, but it was fucking hilarious. He wouldn't stop talking.
Is so funny. Y'all do not understand. That's just so random.
I love my dog Dutch, bro. That's my guy.
You don't never know where you can get a voice note that's 4 minutes long at 4:00 in the morning.
And you don't know what he gonna say. None of it. You have no clue what this nigga about to say, bro.
He cut the show up in the middle of us slandering him being an alcoholic.